Spooky. What do you think? Wow. Are you getting a good view of this? Cool looking. I'll just scroll up a minute. Oh, huh? Oh, I lost me now. Oh no. Oh. You start from the bottom. Beep, beep, beep. Stop, stop, stop. Beep, beep, beep. Just keep scrolling down. Legs. Nice and tight. Yeah, that's all you need to see, isn't it? Just around here. That's all you need. Don't you see any more of me than that? You don't exert his hands. No. So keep going. Now see, I'm quite worried about showing the shirt off, because it might be not very terms of service friendly. That's such a good pun. Let's do it. So, yeah. This is what your men are looking at all the time anyway, isn't it? I don't need to see any more than this. Yeah, Angel did was fat. Bought it for however much yen it was, even though she said it was free. Spooky. Can I zoom in out? Zoom out a bit. Look, I got wings. Wings, I made these all by myself. Except the texture, pinch strap. Oh my god. Winged only? No. You wish I was that innocent. I'm not only succubus and dinner, you know. Do that. Oh my god. Oh, no, hang on. I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Yeah. But so much effort into it. Oh. You like it? Your horns. Yeah, look at those horns up. I did not model the horns. They were free off Sketchfab. They're good horns. I like these horns. You see the whole thing? Miraculous. Also welcome meat. I'm glad you managed to eat your dinner. Are you still hungry? I don't know. Are you still hungry? I need to figure out like the optimum range for my hands in this thing. Wait, I can keep around here. It's okay. Yeah, welcome. Yeah. Won't be left enough room after dinner for your dessert. You know what dessert is? You know what dessert is? I'm a dessert. Nom. Well, we are here today for a media share of sorts. And I'm hoping that I got enough stuff queued up. Because I am going to be relying on everyone else to send me stuff. It can be spooky Halloween stuff, which would be really helpful, so I've got no spooky Halloween stuff to share. That would have been clever. Or it can just be whatever. You can just do whatever you want. And I don't mind. How's that sound? So yeah, I'm going to reposition myself around here-ish. I think that's good enough. Spin. Spin. There we go. My amazing hasty friends together. I forgot the chat as well. Oh my god, we've been chatting away. There's been no... No, that one. No. There we go. Now your chat will appear up there in the corner, it always does. I forgot about that one. Hooray! Works. How does that say? Oh. There was other stuff above you, but I forgot to turn it on. What kind of noise reduction am I running? I'm using NVIDIA Broadcast. I finally go back to work after like an entire year of fiddling around. Where we submit spooky stuff, just in the comments, in the Twitch chat. And I'll play it from there. Oh yeah, I fixed my audio. I had a very helpful volunteer who didn't really end up helping that much, but it was good. It's all fixed now, and I'm done being angry at the reason why it sucked. So yeah, turns out that default device is a lie. It just means sucky device. Not in a good way. It just sucks. So I switched it over, and I just noticed my head, the shadows on my wings. Oh my god, that's cool. But yeah, I switched the microphone settings to the actual microphone instead of default device, and it works. And NVIDIA Broadcast is working as well. There's no lag. It doesn't sound too robotic-y. And yeah, it's good. It's really, really good. Where is my browser window? Is it this one? Should be that one. Ah, there we go. I just had the thing minimized. Oh, that's actually a really good looking thing, that, isn't it? Good positioning. Well done, Biz. I hope it does. I've been stressing about this like the weekend.
Subscriber.
Thank you for subscribing, Ramon Burrito. Ramon Burritos. Ramon Burritos. Thank you so much for subbing. I hope you like my spookiness. I'm too spooky and my things are already glitching out on me. I don't like this. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, it's good at putting my hair like neutral position like that, but anything more than that it just dies. It's not helpful. Where do we put this again? Just in the Twitch chat. I'll just copy and paste links into YouTube. But for now, we're going to do a thing which I just found out about. I can turn that off now. What are you even doing? Ready? Okay, I will. So we do meets one first. So I think it's going to be me. Okay, we'll put my playlist on there for now. This one's from meet. What's meet gonna do? I don't know what it is. What is it? I like the song. I have no idea what else is going. Da 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 na na I have no idea what's going on. This dude seems pretty confident what he's doing. That was a good one. I have no idea what was going on there. Yeah. Dude, absent. It's Mung, Debu, same person. I always keep forgetting that. do yours next. Let's use on okay. That's helpful. 12 minutes. This is a spooky video, isn't it? Let's watch a spooky video. Spooky, spooky, spooky. I'm gonna reach over and grab some water off that one. Oh, the noise reduction still picks up the squeaky chair. That's important. I'm glad we got that. Get spooked. That was good. Need water. Doll? I think this dude needs like plastering. Oh wow. That's gross. It's spooky, it's gross. Get some lights and plastering. Oh, it's more of the same gross stuff. Everyone needs to hear how happy chair can. Yep. He's a very happy chair. It was definitely never used for laundry when I'm not sitting on it. It's a very hard working chair. That's right. No. Yeah. Being sat on is a reward though, surely. It's an honour to be sat on. My food is in Japan. That's no excuse. Wait, what? What's my arm doing? Stop that arm. No, go away. This is a loop, isn't it? I've just noticed this is looping. Yes. Okay. Dude has a lot of identical hallways. Sorry, this. Oh my god, this goes on like 12 minutes. Okay. Oh, this room leaks. That's a new detail. And hey, hello, unknown sir. Hello, welcome to the stream. I hope you're having fun. Welcome to the spookiness. I'm spooky. Bah. Spooky, spooky, spooky biz. I'm not gonna eat your soul. I'm gonna eat something else. Yummy. Your nose. Is your nose tasty? Oh, what is in the room now? Okay. This is like, E.T. It's like looping around. Oh! We're in a new room now. Community room. That's it. Stein's new to Tammy Max. This doll has been left there for decades. Ooh. Fun to say it's been there since the 90s. So scary. What that? Using your hand there. Oh, that was a really bad cut. Come on. Doing really awesome cuts so far. Can I just do that one? What picture's though? Oh no, we've seen this bit, isn't it? Okay. Those dolls looks like the bad guy from Yume Nikki. Hold on, let me see if I can... What is it? That one! That one! Can you see him? He's like the... Look at it's, I can't remember his name. Spooky guy. Yume Nikki. Wait, Boa? Something like that? Owner of his place sounds like smart people. This is a very... I can't imagine it's very expensive to live there. The face thing, yeah, the little white thing there, now it's frozen on it. No, it's back there. I can't remember the name of the thing from Yume Nikki, no, but it's like a... There it is again, yeah. Weird. I wonder if he did that on purpose to spook people. There's an unsettling object among all the dolls. Had a thought. Is there a really mean jump scare at the end of this? That'd be really mean. I'd have to punish whoever links me a video for jump scaring it. Shoes! We have shoes now. Sneezing. That was a sneeze. No. Don't clip that. Don't clip that sneezing. mouse turd. Mouse turd. I was a mouse turd before. That's hilarious. I like that yum. Oh, thank you, Zetsu. Thank you, Mom. What souls can you escape? Or, you know, souls have stolen. Don't keep hold of them. They used to. Feet are trying to escape. Stop that. Don't escape souls. There's a doll in the sink. Creepy doll in the sink. I see it. Oh my god, what the fuck? Yep, that's a skeleton. That's a skeleton in the bar. Just chilling in the bar. Let's... No. That's spooky. Everything's getting weirder as well. Ooh, oh. Looks all Silent Hill-y. Oh, that's a mean. Yeah. Blah blah. Clever. Yeah, I just noticed how it's getting more and more rotting away. More goes on. I didn't even notice that until now. It's creepy. You know, I can probably guess how they did the effect. That's just like, yeah. Yeah, that's tissue paper. There's a lot of tissue paper they use that to make it look creepy. And they made it all slimy as well, which, you know, that's a really good thing. Oh, that's that. Sweet dreams. Probably not now. I'm so glad I have a load of wholesome stuff queued up. Because, yeah, you're gonna need it after this. So we got one more video. Meets giving us another thing. Some of these. Huh? It's gonna be very American, isn't it? America.
Own a musket for home defense, since that's what the founding fathers intended. 4 ruffians break into my house.
I'm robbing a dude, and he calls me ruffian, bro. I'm walking back out the door. There's nothing in that house.
You had me at blow a golf ball-sized hole through the first man. He's dead on the spot. Draw my pistol of the second man, miss him entirely because it's smoothbore and nails the neighbor's dog. I had to resort to the cannon mounted at the top of the stairs loaded with shit.
That's why muskets were cool as well. Like a gun sort of thing, but yeah. Usually strong on a desert island. And musket guns probably the best thing to have. Then you just make your own gunpowder and using like a small metal ball. And good to go. Putting them in fancy magazines or bullet casings. Okay, for memeing. Yeah, sure. Got another one. Yeah. Yeah. This is a good game. I want to play this game. I need to own it first.
Metal Wolf. Planning on wiping out New York this time? You enemy of the people. I, Richard Hawk, won't let you get away with it. I, Richard Hawk,
Is he?
will uphold American justice without fail. Suck on my missile punch.
Yeah. This is how all Americans sort out arguments, isn't it? This is what should have happened last year, the election. It was like the worst insurrection ever.
And the reason is
Mhm.
Richard Hawk am the last great American hero.
See, when you see like news stories around the world, like there's been an insurrection in America. This right here is what we wanted. We want this. We don't want a bunch of fucking hillbillies having a nice picnic. Indoor picnic. That was boring. So if you're going to try and overthrow your government, here, do it like this. Do it like that. Do it like that. Do it like that. Like this dude. I got a good video for that, but I need to find it. I need to find it. Find it. Yes, this. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah. That's just Texas, isn't it? That's how you solve all of America's problems. Giant mechs and duels. They solved it. Well done, chat. So, better get on to the stuff which I queued up. Oh, wait, this is up there. Oh. I watched this one as well, just before, just because it came up. Being ruled by the algorithm for now. This was funny.
Silly console peasants! Living in the Dark Ages, never to experience the beauty of a GTX 3090. You have one? Huh? That's a graphics card. You have one?
Ha! He's got a
RTX
2060.
2070S.
Even though my graphics card is stronger than that.
Filthy PC gaming peasant.
How did this happen? The goddamn Chinese, that's how. They took all the good graphics cards to mine cryptocurrency, and now we can't get our hands on them. God, I hate those yellow bastards. Yeah! If we just wait,
The joke is that they're yellow. Someone wants to cancel me for that one.
We have waited and waited as our PCs grow decrepit and feeble. Some of us even have graphics cards almost a year and a half old.
Terrible.
Derek has one, Walt has one, Rashid here is still running a 3DFX Voodoo 3 from 1999. She has been a faithful petal, but enough is enough.
Voodoo 3
If we
is
cannot
awesome
afford
card.
console peasants, what the hell are we going to do, my friends?
Boozy's got the whole Glade API thing going, so that's alright.
Anyone want to play some video games?
It would just be hollow.
Yeah! Get your head out of your ass!
It's V.
Sorry. No. I think it's time the goddamn Chinese learn what happens when you fuck with the master race.
Oh, Chinese guys, this is it's the same thing, but like black hair, noodles. There's like good noodles too.
All rigs, report in. Attack Group Carmack reporting in. Attack Group Newell reporting in. Attack Group Rashid reporting in. This baby has about 10 minutes in it before it overheats. Let us go to work, my friends. Why is he just floating there? He's using hacks!
Yeah, I would thought of all the people here, you would have the beige box roaring.
Getting notified that you're launching Crash
Glorious beige box. So good.
What are you doing? Not today, you bastard son of a whore's mother. Gentlemen, it has been a pleasure. He's overheating his PC. Machine, no! Help! Oh God, help!
Oh no, he's gonna die.
Out of my way!
See? Told you he was gonna die.
Yes, I got one! I got one! Time to get some goddamn revenge. Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! Silly gaming console peasants! Witness mortals, my NVIDIA 3090 Ti with 30 teraflops of... Wait, no!
Doing wrong.
Every master race needs a symbol to rally around. Something to let everyone else know that they're not you and they're not welcome.
Luckily, the brave engineers at Flashki's Patreon facility have been working night and day to make that a reality.
I wonder how much I'm charging for like
The most
one
dazzling
sticker a
symbol
month.
of superiority ever crystallized into a sticker. Every sticker is handcrafted for quality, will stick to any surface known to man, and is tested for durability on disgusting console Untermensch. Perfection. So if you do want to
Good
stick
sticker.
those disgusting console gub-gubs, you'll have to hurry, because this sticker is only available for this month on our Patreon. Link in the description.
Yeah, that's it now. Oh, mine's got another video. Click that one. Ah. What is this? This is a nice peaceful song, I think. Oh. Oh, is this that like Google Pascal thing? Every time you run it through, it gets weirder. You have a glitch up there also that does something similar to this if you like use it on the lowest settings. This is true horror. This is art. I do stuff like this for fun. Bum bum bum. Doing that hand. Doing some white thing or something. Some white this inside. There we go. I should shut now. Alright, yeah. Oh, this is looking weird now. You got some bags under her eyes. Need some foundation. Alright. Don't be going all philosophical. Oh, that's okay. Grin. Ooh. This is so creepy. It's just a filter. It's going dark. Oh. Well, this happened quite normal again now. Nope. Falling apart. Our face is white. Not spooky. Our shit's like a skeleton. Bones. Well, this is exactly what I wanted in my life. A glitch filter that simulates the... What would you call it? Decomposition process? Beetles! I'm spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky. Yeah, head back, mate. Head back, head back, head back. What is this disturbing? Hold on, I think I got like time to get one thing in there. Some... No, creepers. I got something for you. Guess what it is? And guess what it is? Creepers. And guess what I got? Nom. 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 You've been nommed by Biz. Mm. I nommed you. How's she doing? Oh wow, that's... She's not even human anymore. She turned into a dude. Looks like a dude without hair. Okay, yeah, this is just getting too unhuman. Yeah, you got chomped on. Ah. Where'd the music go? Music. Oh no, it's more spooky music. It's like a Dios de Muertos mask now. Kind of cool actually. Dementia. Dementia, yeah, that's not good. Dementia. Oh, that's weird now. Is it? I thought it was just like spooky. at the end. Oh, you can't see the highlight bit. Yeah, this is like an AI. It's running the picture through an AI multiple times. So it forgets what a human face looks like. Oh? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh my god. That's... yeah. Thanks for that information. That's really appreciated, actually. Thank you for that. Doesn't like a lot of dementia simulator things, but they all suck. You know what I mean? Hi, Madge. Oh, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky. We got quite a few videos, actually. We're going through them. And there's a hydrate redeemed. I missed that one. I'm gonna get a hydrate. Oh. I voted. Oh. Oh, I've heard of it. It's the music thing, isn't it? Yeah. It's a whole music album that simulates dementia. Cool. Cool. Next one. Bob Sponge. Who's this Bob Sponge?
I don't know, Mr. Krabs. That sounds a lot like human trafficking.
Money.
What the hell are you doing in my house anyways?
Money.
Oh, now that's more like it.
Oh, hey guys, I'm back from retard school. Oh,
No! Would you not use that word?
oh,
Bad one.
oh, SpongeBob. Oh,
Money.
Oh, Mr. Krabs!
Ah, yes, the Krabby Patty secret formula.
Don't come any
what?
closer, Mr. Krabs, or I swear I'll...
Call the police. Several counts of homicide, sex trafficking, armed robbery, and trespassing. You're going away for a few days, Mr. Krabs. Come on, let's go.
Money.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Money.
Yeah. Is that recording?
For a few days, but on the same time, he's like marine life. It's probably like a few days, like years and years and years worth of news. What's the next one? Is it this one? Oh, it's another creepy thingy. Hooray. My favourite.
Can you identify one object in this photo? You might be able to get hints of things you've seen before, and some areas might have a striking similarity to some vague thing deep in your memory, but I'd bet you can't name, with absolute certainty, a single object in this photo. Why is that? There has been much speculation about who or what made this image and what it was designed to do if it was designed at all. People have guessed it was made to simulate the experience of a stroke, nausea, anxiety, or to...
Yeah, there is an image generator, or another AI thing out there. But, you like feed it what you want it to create, and it'll make its own version. So that's he's thinking. I'm gonna go to bed. And then, yeah, so that works. The whole 6.5 hour one, I may watch it. I don't know. And then, yeah, there's an AI thing, and you like feed it information and once it creates, it'll do it, but badly. And that makes some really trippy results, just like this one.
simply frustrate your
find it,
brain.
link it.
Unfortunately, these ideas have very little evidence behind them, and the evidence that is there is anecdotal. As for the origin of this mysterious image, I did a bit of searching for myself. This image went semi-viral a few months ago on places like Twitter and Reddit. On
We should make
Reddit,
a
a
Twitch
user
watch
by the
party
name
thing. I
MCSABAS
want to
posted the
entertain
image
people,
with this
not make them
caption. This
cry.
picture is designed to give the viewer the simulated experience of having
Maybe
a
on
stroke,
Discord.
particularly in the
Discord
occipital
would be
lobe
more
of the
suitable,
cerebral
I think.
cortex, where visual perception occurs. Everything looks hauntingly familiar, but you just can't quite recognize anything. Ooh, mysterious. Science-y. But I wasn't going to
There's a
just
wall.
accept that on its own, of
That's
course,
on there.
so I messaged MBAS and asked him about its origin, which led me to an earlier post. Now, to be fair to MBAS, he didn't just make up this caption. It was actually made up by another person, specifically a commenter underneath the earlier post. And MBAS did ask for a source for this claim, but unfortunately no one answered. And later the commenter admitted he made it up. MBAS also gave me an Instagram post that dates back to March 10th of last year, which is several weeks earlier than any of the other viral posts. The user Busy Rotting is responsible for this image, so they claim. And how did they make it? Well, by using a website called GANBreeder, now named ArtBreeder, a neural network that mixes multiple photos together to create images very similar to our viral pseudo-stroke simulation friend. Even though the origin of this image is
Similar thing.
less cool than viral claims made it out to be, I still think there's something to analyze here, even if it wasn't really designed for anything. What makes this image so frustrating to look at is the combination of similar textures, a lack of detail, and of course, the low resolution. Unlike other abstract works of art, this image seems to obey how a real photo would look. Yes, it's very flatly lit, but there's clearly a light source, appropriate shadows and shading to accompany that light source, and the forms seem to somewhat follow linear perspective. It's like a grotesque picture of a hoarder's bedroom, but everything is distorted ever so slightly so that nothing is recognizable.
sister's
But
room.
unlike many other pictures
me
in ArtBreeder's
after
arsenal, at
a week
first
of
glance it
non-stop
may look
work.
like an actual photo. It's in this weird middle ground between completely abstract and representational objects. The forms themselves are organic and random, but in the context of the scenery, it just looks like regular trash instead of an alien fungus. One user even attempted to reverse engineer what the image might have originally looked like without the AI distortion. Even though this image wasn't created in some kind of high-tech lab, you can't deny the anxious and frustrating effects that a lot of people seem to be sharing online when they view this image. It went viral for a reason. While most other AI images are quite easy to see as just complete nonsense, this image has this rare accidental quality that it seems so close to normal, but is just slightly too foreign to recognize a single thing. I think this Vinesauce clip describes the effect quite well.
It's such a weird sensation to almost recognize what something is, but I would imagine this is what looking at human things would look like to an alien. I want you to picture yourself, you're an alien, you visit Earth, and this is what objects look like to you. You can almost recognize it, but you just get stopped. Your brain
That's
puts
interesting
together a couple
concept.
things, but it's just not right. And that's why I think this is so fucking disturbing.
It also reminds me of the work of Ivan Seal and Leland Kirby.
Leland Kirby sounds familiar. What's he done?
The work of Ivan Seal cannot be discussed without the work of Leland Kirby, and vice versa. To put it simply, Ivan Seal is the artist behind the album covers for Kirby's music. In 2011, he had a gallery exhibition in Zurich, Switzerland titled The Object Hurts the Space, which showcased many of his simple yet baffling paintings. But they are put into a whole new perspective when paired with the music of The Caretaker. If you don't know about The Caretaker and his music, then be cautious in how you approach it, because his albums are probably one of the most depressing works of art I have ever experienced. The Caretaker is a project by musician Leland Kirby, who took up the moniker as late as 1999 and finished just recently with his 6.5-hour collection of albums titled Everywhere at the End of Time. The Caretaker albums consist of old dance and ballroom records released anywhere between the 1920s and 1940s that have been slowed down, distorted, reverberated, and just screwed with in general, to produce an experience that explores memory and its deterioration. The average listener may view them as unpleasant and repetitive, and at many levels, that's the point. These albums specifically are not something that is exactly supposed to be enjoyed as regular music, but more like an experience, and even that experience is, of course, not going to be pleasant. And before you dismiss this as some lazy, inverted nightcore nonsense, I want to quickly make the case for it, and how, when paired with the album art, creates quite a profound artwork. First of all, it's not just hours and hours of nonsense. Well, not at first, at least. The way these old tracks and effects were brought together by this musician is very strategic, and is all meant to promote this sense of nostalgia and memory degeneration. The Caretaker's most famous and probably most approachable albums is An Empty Bliss Beyond This World, with many tracks that are actually pleasant to listen to and less distortion than other albums comparatively. But even in this album, there was an exploration of memory. At one point, the track Mental Caverns Without Sunshine appears twice, with a brief track in between, as if Kirby is trying to give the listener a sense of deja vu. In fact, the entire album was inspired by a study about how music can help Alzheimer's patients in remembering new information. This brings me back to the 6-hour project Everywhere at the End of Time. The project is comprised of 6 stages, each roughly 40 to 90 minutes, that explore dementia, its advancement, and its totality. The stages are described in detail in the descriptions of the video, but to summarize quickly, it starts off with slowed down dance records like An Empty Bliss, but eventually each stage gets more and more distorted, more and more unrecognizable, and eventually in stage 6, it sounds like it ends, well, how dementia usually ends.
Yeah.
Now, it would be unreasonable for me to ask someone to sit through 6 hours of depressing music, which for about half the time just sounds like this.
To know what the end of dementia looks like. Very unpleasant.
But in order to really understand it, going from start to finish with no skipping is really the only way to properly experience it. And don't worry, it has its payoffs. There's a certain part in the last 5 minutes that, Christ, it's just one of those things you can't describe. But once you hit it, you'll know what I'm talking about. This project would also never be complete without the album art. The works of Ivan Seal remind me especially about the kind of art breeder images I talked about earlier. They are objects with form and shadow, often resting in gradient voids, and some are more recognizable than others, but they all have this quality of being almost something representational, but are just alien enough to keep you confused. Like you're trying to remember something, but it just isn't clear enough. I don't think there's ever been artwork that fits the tone, message, and overall point of the music better than Ivan Seal's work with The Caretaker. Name a more iconic duo. I'll wait. And this would make sense, since Leland Kirby and Ivan Seal are longtime friends, and their visions probably overlap significantly. I don't like to be one of those people that are like, oh, if you don't appreciate artsy-fartsy stuff, you just don't get it. And I'm sure that albums outside of An Empty Bliss Beyond This World will be difficult for people to enjoy beyond a purely musical experience, and that's fine. But I have to make an argument that there's more going on here besides slowing down cheap 1930s records. There's a collection of multiple elements and an immersion and atmosphere to things like this 6-hour project that have to be appreciated as a whole. It's a challenge, honestly. Listening to 6 hours straight of haunting music in a day, experiencing the decay and eventual death of a person in audio form, is not something I'd like to go through again. But once you go through it, you're a changed person. This idea that art has the capacity to simulate different mental issues that normally people would not be able to experience without all the long-term effects is something that has caught my attention recently. I think there could be something of an intersection between AI, human mental experiences, and how future art could simulate those experiences in a much more profound way than before, perhaps with AI assistance. Artificial intelligence has made some progress throughout the years, and the capacity to form new and interesting art has expanded, including some machine learning projects such as Google's Magenta and Deep Dream, and the more accessible NVIDIA project, which can create some convincing landscapes in seconds. It may come as a temporary comfort.
What the hell? It's one of those things that, like, you can use RTX for.
Create some convincing landscapes in seconds.
It's really impressive.
It may come as a temporary comfort to human artists that so far most AI art is kind of unpleasant to look at, but I don't think that comfort will last for long. Contrary to popular belief, drawing and painting has rules and fundamentals if you are trying to create a faithful recreation of reality and to some extent a stylistic version of reality. There's objective science to lighting and form. You can measure perspective using grids and mathematics. You can determine whether something looks like it can exist in a 3D space or whether it can't. The purely technical realm of art is just as much a skill as constructing a structurally stable building. Artificial intelligence in the future will have the capacity to outperform humans in art on a technical, objective level. And when that happens, we may still have abstraction, stylization, and emotional resonance to keep artists afloat for a few more decades. But when AI eventually gets so good that we aren't able to distinguish human art from computer art, I don't even know what's going to happen. You may argue that AI right now is just taking artwork and photos from humans and blending them together, and they aren't really making anything new. But that's what human artists do anyway. You could argue about how AI is not truly independent from human interference, and that opens up a whole other can of worms. But one thing is for sure, humans can't be born into a void and paint a human, or an animal, or a plant. You can only paint void. You don't have anything to reference. Without anything to call back to, we can't make anything. Certainly not anything new. We are our memories. And that brings me back to Ivan Seal and the Caretaker. What this project makes you realize is how important memories are, and how devastating losing them will be. I don't think I've ever heard a more accurate depiction of death in audio form than the last 5 minutes of Everywhere at the End of Time, but I'm just guessing. Even Leland Kirby is guessing. I won't be able to know if that's how dementia sounds, if that makes any sense, until I'm actually experiencing it. But I think the incredible emotional resonance it has on people should count for something, especially for those on the outside looking in, so to speak. I've showed you 2 examples of art that seems to simulate mental disorders, one made as an accident using AI, and one made with deep intention. This brings me to this question: can art be used in a practical way to help people with mental disorders? Not only with a more profound understanding of those disorders, but also, like in the 2010 study, as a way to improve those disorders. Of course, art has been used for hundreds of years to give greater understanding to concepts that written language could have a much more difficult time explaining. You can't describe the color red in words very effectively. But projects like The Caretaker, I feel, are getting closer and closer to creating immersive, detailed experiences that cannot be achieved by a singular painting. That 6-hour runtime is not something that could be achieved easily without the internet. I doubt many people are going to sit around at a physical place without any pausing or breaks to get the same experience. But that runtime is absolutely necessary to give detail and realism to the gradual decline one may go through during dementia and memory loss. Deep meditation is harder to achieve without a lot of time. Visual and audio art could give insights into the experiences of other people without the long-term effects of those specific mental states. And I think the more detailed, the more immersive that art gets, the closer we can get to understanding each other in a more profound way. A lot of conflict stems from miscommunication, and if we can bridge those gaps with tools like art, we might also be able to improve our world significantly. I am really young to be thinking about the kinds of things the Caretaker project presents, but its messages are devastating, and there's one message that stands out to me very clearly. We are all running out of time.
That's depressing. Yeah. Oh, the audio's being laggy again. I'm gonna watch this one more thing that Meat submitted. I'm gonna have a toilet and tea break and come back some tea. And I don't know, get some more stuff. Or we can go through the much cheerier things I've got to do. Oh, that's a cat. Being cute. Cute dog. I like cute dogs. You cute dog. I don't think so. Is there a Wilhelm? Do I add a Wilhelm in there? Oh, there wasn't a Wilhelm. So, quick break. And we'll be back. We're going to do some more. Okay. Stick stuff in the chat while I'm gone. Either spooky or funny. I think we've had enough depressing. That was a really, really good submission. Yeah, we need cheering up. Can you get stuff and I'll be back in a minute. There we go. I think I'm back. We're back again. Yeah. And go through the links that we got. Stop that. And then I'll just test, make sure my camera's working. Yeah. And it hands. Audio still sounding good, I hope. And it's still connected a bit laggy. Not much we can do about that. Ooh. Ah. Oh well. Ooh, I got a few videos. I go from. This is a really good one. Okay, now. What is it? Don't just tease me like that. I need Peter Griffin. It's Cyberpunk. It's going. One of his noises. Oh. Oh no. PlayStation 4 version.
A high rate of violence and more people living below the poverty line than anywhere else.
Poor PlayStation 4 owners. How could they? One, not now. I'm watching videos.
How do you know what's inside you unless you test yourself? Don't do one push-up, do 100. Don't run 1 mile, run a marathon. Don't have one family, have a second family all the way across the country. Don't just have a second family, have a third family in Santa Fe with an alternative lifestyle. Don't spend any time with the first 2 families. Make a commitment to family number 3 and double down by announcing it at his war hero father's retirement party. Don't go to the funeral, because remember, you got 2 other families to deal with and a marathon to train for. Don't just let Kenneth walk out of your life.
Don't forget about the marathon.
Don't just go to jail. Go to death row by killing the 2 other families. Don't just let anyone have their closure by apologizing. Send a message that you're not afraid.
I think you went a bit far in a few places. What? Peter Griffin, could you? Fuck you. Best TV show we ever made. It sucks now.
Welcome to Bottom Gear, mates. Today on Bottom Gear, I drive a silent electric car, Hammond uses a fucking toilet, and James commits arson. Warning, Sean budget does not exceed 23 yen. Good evening, ladies and gents. Today our sponsors are MSC Colgate B450. Check them out, promo code revving my wife. Fuck. Today we'll be reviewing one of the vehicle that has about 2.3 gigahertz revving engine sound. Goes up to the, I don't know, fucking 88mm for every time I find a proper job in it. Oh mate, we are going to ask, do you want anything?
I am the race car. Yeah.
Oi love,
I am indeed a succubus and confess. No lenses on my shirt.
Tiny man, where is the Lambo Chevy? Gonna crash into James' car, mate. Hammond, you sodding tactics with my Lamborghini. Call 999, me fucking car's being on fire, mate. Hammond, I have crack addiction, I'm dying. Jeremy, I have to rent divorce papers today. I don't know what to do next. Please help me, I can't go have petroleum. Tell me on medium gear what happens when the taste exhaust fume. Okay, I'll have a whiff. Air noise. No, Jeremiah, car got bass for health. Shut up. Cock. Shut up, James. The spade is a lot, mate. Weed, car, feet, bottom.
Let me say so. That's not like I can't be anyone that's ever noticed. But the succubus.
Yeah.
I'll suck you in it.
I steal my stupid neighbor's Ford Focus. Hammond gets kidnapped by drug lords in Colombia.
Hey, good timing as well for anime race car fans.
This week's sponsor.
We're watching a thing about race cars.
Right, proper headphone. Hi, on Top Gear for cars. Jams, me fellow colleague, object.
Turn it down just a wee bit. There we go.
Miss me wife. Okay,
Because they are
lads, now
very
it's time
loud
for the
people.
news. Look at this fast car, mates. When this baby hits 141
It's a fast
kilometers per
car.
hour, yeah, you're gonna see some serious shite, mate. Blimey, the speed's giving me a right proper aneurysm. Getting real hard to drive the car, mate. Stick will now drive the fast car. Tonight, we have an exclusive
Are those things even run on their own?
crash tape.
Oh my god, that car they made doesn't like
James,
Cybertruck
mate, you
now.
got to perform the
That's
exhalation in
crazy.
this red crack cocaine. I'm dabbing on them fucking haters, James. Alright, mates, listen to this, yeah?
Dad, can I do that? Let me do it now.
Hammond, help me, I'm above your house, mate.
No,
Our
it won't let me do
challenge
it.
today,
I
buy a
tried.
car for 823 yen and drive them from the wagon to North Korea. That's a bit stupid, isn't it? Hammock, look at this car I just got for 20 quid. How about we rev
What
one
car
for the
is
lads
that?
watching?
That looks cool.
I
That's a
think
cool
I
looking
revved one
car.
too much. I hope we're insured. Oi, blokes. The exhaust fume tastes kind of funny, yeah? Hammond idiots brought car crash and field
You
camp.
could say the flavour of that exhaust
Hey,
pipe
we
was
need more movie, yeah?
smoky.
I'm addicted. Bottom gear,
Yeah.
game coming to the console in 20 minutes. This is the new Lambo middle I was telling you about, Jam. Don't care, mate. Cocker. Today we will be fuck. 2001 Chevy Highlander. She took the bloody kids, Jeremy. Fucking hammock. Her noise. Don't care, mate. This afternoon on unsponsored.
Is he really that fat?
12 unpaid taxes.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That's what my mom's doing.
Yeah. I drink straight petroleum.
Yeah, it's
I
going
can no
funny
longer
now.
hear the screams. I get yelled at by the police for speeding in the zero model zone. All of this and more tonight on Bottom Gear. Tonight, Hammond tries to drift in a wheelchair.
Yeah,
Oi, love, you want to try meth? Very nice. Today we replace Jam's wife with the car and see if he notices. Hello, my love. Cement. Jeremy, why is Jam unzipping his pants? I went for a piss, you bloody idiot. Hammond, can you spare 5 quid, mate, since we lost that Bose sponsors? Times have been tough. Can't even fit into me clothes, mate. How we gonna fit in with lap?
That is white, or ex-wife.
What anything, mate? Greeting, Jeremy. It's me, fella Bottom Gear House Jermaine. I have a new car, mate. Fuck, Jeremy. I'm cool. Help. Car's done me bloody back in, mate. I'll drink to that.
Just keeps on going, doesn't it?
1,000 quid for the Chevy fan. Hemorrhoids. Look at me, yeah? Tiny car, mate. It's very nice.
Yeah, that's cool. I would
This
want
is the
one of those
last
cars.
fucking time I get a car from Tesco. Yes, fast G car, make me room. Fuck the car, let's take the train. James, you drive.
Cool train.
James, I told you not to touch the fucking lever, mate. Right, proper idea, mate. Hammond on 1 pint of diesel versus Hammond on 4 pints of diesel. You absolute bastards. Now I must use this crap wheelchair that I found at the back of some local crap Shell gas station. You know what? Just for that little stunt, I'm crashing through your house. Hammond! This deserves a smonk, mate. Just let it wrap proper fucking nicotine stick. Mate, let me have a quick donker now. Hammond, where's my wig? James, would you like the remaining exhaust fume?
James May's not allowed to be that cool.
Tonight, we're gonna play
He's
Chicken
not.
Frank and Jeremiah. Today on Bottom Gear. Absolutely tough lads, bloody cloakers don't suspect the thing. Jeremy, Hammond, anyone else feel that bit all? Chaps, I think I caught fire. Shite. I'm done, lads. Hammer, look, it's Jeremiah. Jeremy, you bastard, what did you just do? What the? Hammond. Hammond. Hell.
What did you get there?
Yeah, and then Jeremy died in car crash and I filled divorce paper. You've been bottom geared. Apparently I'm being fucking fired for assault on something. I don't know. Gonna have to shell out to Amazon Prime. Check us out on Grand Trip, mates. Welcome to the Grand Trip. New TV contract, new show, same old shite, lads. Off we pop in a mighty 1.9 TDI, mate. Let's fucking go, yeah? On today's episode,
Good. I need to watch more of that.
Proper one, mate. Disclaimer. the
Top
reference
Gear,
will only be
with
seen in
budget.
the Amazon rainforest. Let's kick it off, mates. We're on the way to smuggle bootleg cigarettes in Brazil, yeah? Oi, mates! I took a fat rip of that bonga and I'm going bananas. I just bought this Australian car for 30 quid. God damn it, Hammock, you bloody idiot. Look what you did, mate. Sorry, mate. Someone filled my tires with radium. Sure, mate. The wind's been strong in it. Yeah. Right, mates, just got this Ferrari for 50p and has the bloody bargain in it. This, speed goes 2 kilometers so fast per hour. Don't be shy, mates. Come on in. Oh, piss off, James. Why did you have to eat Taco Bell? Subscribe to my channel, mates. Excrement Gaming.
So again, again.
No, this is bad. I have to go to court on Sunday for blowing up a building. Fish. Fuck's sake, Jeremy. You munter. I'm falling. James, come back. Today on Grand Strip, we take a Mazda Honda on the 5-meter sprint against the horrors. Check out me nan's fucking mobility scooter, yeah? Let's rev up, mates. Too fast, too fast, too fast. Shite. We proper pissed
That's
this up,
even
haven't we?
music.
Today we take a trip to Japan to get an increase in our minus 79 yen.
I got that. I got that thing. I got that thing. I got that headband.
You fucking idiot.
It's on top of my CRT monitor. It makes it cooler.
Here it is. Toyota Corolla 2. Extraordinary raw and amazing horsepower over here on the Toriat Coral. Jam, what are you thinking? Yeah, I believe this car is good, yes. On today's episode, Jeremy and James get absolutely revved in a Swindon Tesco and fucking fight for prostitutes in meal deal. Right, mates. We're gonna rev our way
Get
to
these in
Africa.
meal
No
deals
holding
now.
back.
Wait, stop. And get a prostitute. Let's go meal deal now.
Wait, I didn't.
Would that count as a snack or a main meal?
Tonight, on the
Do you have to pay
Grand
extra?
Strip.
Better not do. I think it's like £3. It's an institution. British institution.
I don't know. Right, mates, the challenge today is survive. Lettuce. That's a cabbage for silly tetanus. Shagum. Right, lads, tonight Hammond pays me
And that
£26.25
pictures. Well, he is.
and I eat cinder
Could
block
be a
eggs.
him.
Stand sharp, mate, if you can.
Oh my god, I can eyebrow wiggle.
It's been raw, innit? We're gonna push the fucking button, mate.
Oh my god, I've never known I could do that.
Hammy,
That's so
that's
cool.
my fucking car, mate.
You're like,
What have? Hamilton, what in
Gaze.
the bloody hell did you do last night? Just crashed again, mate.
eyebrow wiggle.
I'm fucking driving tonight out here. It's fucking crazy. I'm dying. Cars explode. Yeah, I'm right, mate. Who wants to simmer in a line of fluid? It's a funny kind of it. Right, mate. We'll be talking about my merger with Tesco in today's show. Hello, mate. Where the fuck am I? Bloody hell, James. Where's the tea at? Mate, our budget is
What?
like -5 plus 2 square root yen. How in the fuck did we get that, mate? Good evening, lads. Today we test the fastest car in Olympics. Right, lads.
Oops.
Time to take the
Hey.
fast car. on
Boy
the
looking
test.
car. How you doing, Gillian?
Hello. Boy, lads. Found the Matthew mini cup. Mates, my fucking wife left me for a Toyota Corolla 2. Got nothing to live for, mates. Oi, lads, we're gonna get Dickie Hammond a new lady friend, yeah? Tired of his whining about being divorced? What in the bananas bloody chicken shit?
You think he'd be
balls
used to
have I
getting
ever-
divorced by now?
Welcome back to 90% of the way there, gear.
Seems to happen
Today,
every other
I'm
year.
capturing Jeremy and taking him to North Mongolia for some XD. Hammock, I'm sorry. This tax fraud has gone further. Okay, lads. It's time for me to go to Tesco. Need some supply. No. Car, stop me. I'm gonna smoke fat fumes. Yes. The car's moving.
Is that like red diesel?
Hammered
I ain't
cockroach.
nice.
Alright,
That's bad
okay,
stuff.
mates. Using the Chevrolet Pigeon Coupe. Up to 83 millimeters per year, blazing fast.
It's over now. I was just relentless. Doesn't give you a chance to stop. Which one are we at now? Oh, there's Rory's one. Rory submitted a thing. Why did you submit mine? For us. Something very cultured looking.
Thanksgiving video full of turkey. Worked it through my system. I'm at Grandma's house. How shall I poop? I got one door, two doors.
What? That must be horrible. You gotta like remember swap both doors and go take a poop. You poop. You'll remember both doors. Where's Grandma's gonna walk in? You know when Grandma's walking. Are you pooping? Next one. Got 3 videos by me. More cyberpunk stuff.
In 2077, they voted my city the worst place to live in America. Main issues:
Where is that from, regular
sky-high rate of
reviews?
violence,
Okey
and more
dokey.
people living below the poverty line than anywhere else. Can't deny it, it's all true.
What?
But everybody still wants to live here.
You're
The city's
walking.
always got a promise for you. Might be a lie.
Oh wow,
An
that's
illusion.
actually a cool
But
model.
it's there,
I like that
just
model.
around the corner. And it keeps you going.
That's cool. That's less cool. See, when I played this, I never got any bugs or anything like this. It ran kind of perfectly. It's like it knew how much I love cyberpunk. It was like, yeah. You're the one person this game would run perfectly for. And I was like, awesome. Gonna have to defend this game where I can. No, but my experience is great. Isn't it? Well, isn't being a buggy piece of shit? This game's actually really good. But these bugs are amazing. And I'm kind of annoyed I missed them. Bugs. Oh. Sims 3. That game had weird patches. No, I don't like that.
Alright, let's check the patch notes for The Sims 3.
Oh, that's a nice
Sims can no
voice.
longer steal subway stations
Huh?
and lots. Sims can no longer woohoo in the elevator with a Sim who is on a different floor. The Grim Reaper will no longer be prevented from reaping souls due to band affiliation. Fixed a tuning issue so that Sims now vomit at acceptable levels. It is no longer possible to try for baby. The enemies with a child wish no longer appears. Sims who are on fire will no longer be forced to attend graduation before they can put themselves out. Pregnant Sims can no longer brawl. Baby Sims will no longer become stuck on the Sims hand while driving a car. Sims will no longer receive a wish to skinny dip with mummies. I'm here could hit a building, which case everyone will run out before the collision. Those who do not exit the building will die. Sims automatically leave if a meteor is approaching, unless it is a school in which children are not allowed to leave.
Can't interrupt class. Can't interrupt class. Oh my god. Sims more. I haven't played The Sims since like Busted Out expansion, which I thought was The Sims 2, but turns out it's just the original Sims. But I don't even play The Sims 2. Alright, okay, so we're for the meat submitted videos. The grand finale. Also, is this cute? Is it cute? It's cute. It was cute. It was so cute looking. I like that. Yeah, I think we're gonna watch. I think we're through the whole queue now, aren't we? Yeah, we are. So we're gonna watch a thing. I submitted. Oh no, we got more. We got more. And people really don't want to see Japanese thrift stores, do you? Which is always like combines two things I find amazing. I really like thrift stores. And I like Japanese tourism videos. And I thought, oh my god, what if I put both of these together in a search? I came up with loads. Looking good. Yeah. It looks really similar. Yeah.
I say, where have you been? Stuff a Frink wants another batch.
Rod, why the RTX?
Forget the RTX, we need to cook cocainer. You need rehab, Desert. You spent too much time on the Los Polos Hermanos DS game.
I need more cocaine.
Smoking wet, Jesser.
Bad news, Wall 3, I have stage 5 diabetes.
Shut up, Hank.
Water! Get in the car, we are getting Nando's for Skymart and Margarine. Mr. White, where is meth, Willard Wet?
Meth? Jesse, we have to fuck. This is the only way to defeat Goose.
Pudding, yeah, what the
I'd
fuck?
watch that.
Jesset, I can't find my glasses.
Yes.
I fucked Hank.
I wouldn't watch that.
Please come back. Let's buy a car wash and make mode.
Pay my alimony.
You think I'm in danger, Skylar? But really, I am the danger. Jesse.
Oh, damn. Don't Ouya controller.
We need to sell
It is.
math for Ouya. There's only one left in stock. Dempsey, you cooked the wrong coke.
Mr. White.
I've made him bought an Ouya.
What do you mean? The methy is up his nose.
Chaser, this was the last one, you bumbling fucking idiot.
Mr. White, Dad, I don't feel so god.
XDDD, this is not mental. Skylar, where's the both sponsorship promo code?
Crap off, get a modern job. I'm gonna go invent bricks.
Jesse,
But they've already been invented.
My son.
Can't invent them twice.
Got the good musty mate, this shit is raw. Jetsy, why is my bank account total balance minus 4 times 2 squared yen? What the fuck did you buy this time?
Look at my new 3 quid PC build. Gonna overcock this bad boy.
Cookman.
Eisenberger. I'm dummy thick.
Eisenberger. That'd be tasty.
Help. Tucker's going to shoot. Pinkman, I can't pay my rent. All I got is 3 quid in DRV.
Yeah, I'll take that unit for 2 quid and half a ciggy, mate.
Sold.
Mr. What? Smoke boff.
That's more money in that container.
One last smorg.
Oh yeah, he dies at the end. Spoilers. Sorry. Yeah. It's been ages since I watched Breaking Bad. I don't remember if I finished it or not. I should watch it again. I don't think it's that long either, is it? Finally. You can watch a thing? It was all Hal's dream to escape from his really, really bad marriage. I'm gonna load that again, it's gone weird. Your fifth video.
We are doing thrift shops today. We're in Sendai right now, and it's just been raining on and off all day. So perfect day, but the city and the area around it has an abundance of thrift stores and secondhand shops. So let's start near the station, I guess. So the station's just down that way, and we're gonna kick off
Japan.
right here at this
Book off. Book off.
Super Bazaar.
I want to go
Go
to a
ahead and
book
check
off.
it out. Now, Book Off is actually one of the most
So-
common thrift stores.
Just to be clear, these are all thrift stores. Like Oxfam. Oh, what's the American one? Goodwill? Yeah. This is like a Japanese Goodwill. Crazy.
Here in Japan, you'll find them everywhere, but I've never been to a Super Bazaar. As the name suggests, Book Off is really well known for books as well as CDs and games. And, wow, I forgot Burn Notice even existed. But
Country Blood.
I kind of want to check out the
I like
hobby stuff. We have a ton of figures, and look at this, Pokemon cards. You know, I used to have the biggest Pokemon card collection.
Look at all those
My brother
figures.
collects
Look at
figures,
them.
so he'd be really happy here. A lot of
They're
these bigger shops
everywhere.
are kind of resellers
This
of
is insane.
overstocked items as well.
No one
So
cares.
every now
No
and
one
then
cares
you'll
about
get
Black
stuff
and
like
Decker.
this brand new Black
Show us
and
more
Decker
figures.
drill, still packed with multiple
Mm.
sets. Oh wow. Okay, I don't mean to go full nerd, but these little Pokemon balls here, I've seen them online, but I've never actually seen them in person.
Keep poking those. They're poking the
That
ball.
is adorable.
And they got like
moving
loads
on.
of them.
We've
Only
got
800
instruments
yen.
and whatnot over here, but you'll notice quickly today that I tend to default towards the junk
Tea. I
drawer.
got tea having on.
There's always something good hiding in the junk drawers. Like this charger, which probably has absolutely no charge left to it. Or this
Yeah, it was in
Oculus
Japan
Gear
logo.
VR for 980 yen. That's like $10. Will say that if you're looking for cables, especially
that was an old
audio
one.
cables in Japan, that
Was it?
these shops can be one of your best bets. Or if you just want old busted SLR cameras that most certainly don't work the way that you want them to. Actually,
I have
I've been looking
those.
for a new Chromecast
I have
for my
those.
office, and this one's only $30.
It's
But I
not a
kinda
new
feel like-
Chromecast. It's a
I
very
kinda feel like
old
we should
one.
wait. We have a whole day ahead of us. Okay, we've got the lay of the land
Why would you
here.
get all this
Let's go
cool
see what the
stuff in
rest
there?
of
Oh
the year
yeah,
has
I'm
to
gonna buy
offer.
this thing. I can buy literally
And as
anywhere.
with most book offs, anything of value
Don't
is
waste
kept
money on
right
a
near the register
Chromecast.
in glass cases. But considering the proximity of the shop to the station, the likelihood of finding the really good stuff just feels a lot lower. Kind of need to get out of the commercial city center for that, which is why I've rented a car.
Dun-dun.
Second Street is also a really big name in the Japan second-hand store thrift shop market.
I haven't heard of that
They
one.
are everywhere here in Sendai.
Really?
So I'm gonna see if we
Ooh.
can't hit up a few of them today, starting with this one. Right near the entrance, a ton of toys. Very,
Toy
very
Story, I
Japanese
guess.
Toy Story stuff. And actually,
I'm
the
gonna need to
first
pause
thing
the
that caught my
video a
eye
lot.
coming in was this dude here, this piggy bank big boy for 100.
Is that what you look like? No. It's a long piggy bank. Big boy piggy bank. Like for New Jersey. Hair and everything. No, if you were a piggy bank.
$100. Now, while Second Street has always actually been pretty cool about me recording in the store, the music
Big boy.
is always a bit of a struggle. So, hopefully we won't get flagged for music today.
Good
Who are
music,
these guys?
I like this music.
I can honestly say I've always wanted a giant giraffe coat stand. That's a thing.
I wouldn't mind one.
Furniture section back here, instruments back in the corner.
Don't tell me for a second and I'll think about it too late. You have a big boy piggy bank. And there was a little Toy Story, what's her face? Wendy? Anyway. But I said fucking from the movie. This awesome looking. I want that. And that cardboard cut out. I want
Toys
it.
over here. There is a bit of a goal for today too. My friend Charlotte recently moved into the area, and for the person who has everything.
Okay, so we got Doraemon, Shaun the Sheep, Jesse is the one, yeah. And Demon Slayer plushies.
Shop 10
I want one.
pretty good place
I want a
to
Demon
find some
Slayer
unique
plushie.
finds. So maybe it'll
Not for
be this.
poop. No.
Who doesn't want that?
I do. Me.
Honestly, though, considering the size of the
I want
building,
the
this
Nezuko one.
Second Street actually feels pretty small. Let's check out the hobby stuff. A while back, I did a video on a Second Street thrift shop for the Tokyo Lens Explorer channel, and I learned
Seriously,
a lot from
I
that,
don't have
actually.
any
I
stores or
learned
even
just
like
how much stuff I
new
can walk by and
service
have no
or
clue what it is, but there's always going to be somebody who catches the value in something. So if you see anything today that you're like, oh, you really should have gotten that, like maybe this little accordion, let me know. Okay, actually, these are
Alright, they are better than most regular
1/6
stores.
pre-painted vinyl.
Who's that made by? Is that a Lando Calrissian Gunpla kit?
Model kit? What's up, Lando?
It is!
What are
This is a
these?
Gunpla. Oh my god.
I've never even seen these. Like these
It's insane.
here, I've definitely seen these.
No one
but
cares. The Gunpla. But
Star Wars fan.
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I know these might just
That's
look
cool.
like plates, but this is actually called
That's very
Sugaru
cool.
Nuri, which is a special type of lacquerware.
How do you know those
from
exist?
the Aomori region.
I like
in
Gunplas
Sudan.
like anime girls and robots.
This same type of design is used a lot
Those
for
are Star Wars
shamisen,
ones. What were you
especially the
thinking?
cover,
There's
the
a
Doki.
Star Wars everything.
It does seem like there's a second floor, so let's head up there. Okay, looks like we're mostly clothing up here and camping gear. Oh, straight to the camping gear.
Camping gear.
Wow, a lot of
Who's got
I guess not
nuts?
terrible prices on tents. Somewhat reasonable, I guess. And I feel somewhat obligated to show clothes and shoes simply
You can
because
camp.
in that last
It's a
video
good
at
show.
Second
I've been meaning
Street,
to watch
so many
that.
people were really excited.
There's a VR
about the
game as
clothes
well
and
that looks
shoes.
interesting.
The Porter bag here. Porter's a really
Interesting
popular
VR
Japanese
game.
brand, especially for bags.
Two of them actually.
A
I
small
don't know, it reminds me of
party
two
always
games,
helps
one
to
VR,
find a
one not.
brand
Don't
new
do that
unused pair of pump shoes. These are
Why?
very worn. But come on, pump shoes. You can't tell me that's not just like the most fun thing in the world. Still an unrealized dream.
$50
Someday I need
tent?
to get myself a pair of pump shoes.
Do you know what's
And
also
then
about
back at the store,
$50?
mostly used watches.
Night in a
and
hotel.
An incredible amount of pants. So,
Hotel.
be entirely honest, that I
Look at
think
my
it would be
eyebrow
kinda
wiggle.
weird for me to wander around the ladies section. So
Nice
I
shoes.
apologize for skipping that. But we have a lot more stories.
Well, I'm
for
glad
today,
someone's interested
so I
in
think
all
we've gotten
these
a good view of this one. So let's keep
Nikes
going,
and sneakery
and
things.
Maybe grab a bike on the way.
I
out.
like boots. Boots are cool. That's what I like.
All right, so that's 2 shops down. Still haven't quite found anything that catches my interest, but the day is young. Like I've got at least 4, maybe 5, possibly 6 more shops on the list for today.
Hotel stuff is cooler than a tent. Which is why it's
All right, so
totally
this one's
worth for
got it all.
50 bucks.
The hard off, the off. Yeah, I know, best name ever.
25
Off,
if you
hobby
split it
off,
with
and
someone.
Garage off, which I've never actually.
I'm gonna get so
seen.
much mileage out of that
This
eyebrow wiggle.
might be one of the most comprehensive ones I've seen so far. Let's start here in hard off.
I'm sorry, what? Hard off. What? That broke me a bit there. hard off. $300 for a bike. That's not bad. Bikes like thousands if you want to be really fancy and pretentious.
It's got all the games and CDs. It tends to have a lot of musical equipment and stereos and instruments and everything like that. But again,
yeah, it's like the opposite of a hard-on.
I default straight
Succubus worst
to the
nightmare.
junk bins if I can find them. There they are.
Big fucking sale. That's a good idea. I have to have a sale. I would call it that.
Games. Like they have
Ooh.
Mario Kart 64.
There's some UMDs.
yen.
Game Boy stuff.
What?
Nice.
I did not realize that Japanese Game Boy games came in these little boxes.
That's a cute
That's
box.
pretty cool. There's
That's
even
cute.
a whole collection of records down here.
I like that.
If you find a good hard off like this one, in addition to the instruments, they actually have a testing corner where you can go in here, sit down, and test out the instrument. And that's pretty neat. They've even got a pick sitting there for a whole bunch of them. All right, but
They have a free
moving
recording
into
studio.
The off-house section, which is usually for housewares and house.
Every game did.
Story, right?
Yeah, but ones
House.
boxes we got
They have,
like way bigger and less cool looking.
Kimono and everything. All the kids stuff again.
No,
Camping
no,
gear.
I got one.
Always get pulled in by the camping gear.
I should show pictures of it
Which
sometime.
actually, that's not too bad.
And have the thing to hang it on properly though.
This side over here has tons of exercise gear, and again, all the clothing you could ever want. It's really well arranged.
None of those
layout,
clothes look
and
very
if you're into
nice. I
fishing,
gotta be
This is
honest.
your place.
Oh,
I always
fishing
hope
stuff,
that I'm
that's
gonna find
awesome.
some interesting little lamp, but I also hope that it's not on a trip like this, because bringing it back to Tokyo would be a little bit of a pain. But that's not bad. I like this dude. There's no space for him. But in all
This is
of
like
this,
the
I think
unfortunate thing of
hobby off is
thrifting.
where I'm most likely to find something that might.
Most of the
pique
stuff
some
is
interest
boring
and
normie
slightly rob
stuff.
my wallet. And again,
You know, like tiny little
are we gonna find
corner
any
for
pumps
video
in like a
games and
relatively new condition? No, we're
vinyl.
not. I could wear these. Those are definitely Tokyo Land style. As soon as you get into the hobby
Shoes are
section,
nice.
you see what
Do
I
not
mean,
buy
right?
them,
It's
they're
just-
ugly.
it's pure excitement. All right, what have we got?
So
What have we
cool
got?
stuff. There's a lot of Pokemon cards.
All right, so if I were to find something for Charla, I feel like since
Give me that
she's
Diglett,
really
Diglett, Diglett, give me that
Pokemon
Diglett, give me that
lost,
Diglett,
it
give me
would
that
probably
Diglett.
be in this area, and I'm not
Pikachu in
entirely
stocking.
hating the sleeping Pikachu.
I'm not entirely
sleeping
hating it either.
Pikachu may be an option.
Sweet
It's just
Pikachus.
a big old thing of Nerf bullets. I've actually got this huge container at home that is just packed full of Nerf bullets that I keep in my office because I have an inappropriate amount of Nerf guns as a full-grown adult, and
Whole day
I'm
adventure,
not
yeah.
ashamed of that.
We don't even have any regular stores
Another
of this
thing that I
cool.
probably have too much of, but this is like the
I had one of
classic
them.
Lego bucket. I'm pretty sure
I
I
had
had
one.
this Lego bucket when I was a kid.
It was my dad's. My dad's Lego bucket.
Ooh, those are heavy too. They got full mahjong tile sets. It's definitely got some weight to it. And an entire section of rows just for building models. Wow, that is a lot of model stuff. And I guess this would be garage off. I'm definitely not done with hobby off, but still, it's always nice to.
I guess.
Secondhand shops are usually a pretty decent place to get a good helmet at a discounted price.
Gonna stop this right here. Everything this guy says about secondhand helmets is bad. Yeah, as a general rule, never, ever buy secondhand motorbike helmets. Because you don't know if the person had a crash in one. And once you have like one crash, the helmet's useless. You have to get rid of it. Like a one-time thing only. And even if I just drop it regularly, or if it was like roughly handled, you don't know. That could like damage it, so it doesn't protect you enough anymore. So yeah. Never buy second-hand bike helmets. It's dangerous. Okay.
place. I'm gonna kind of loop through
Yeah,
here
I think it's-
because I'm super curious.
So
as
yeah,
to what
yeah, Lego.
Garage has
The only
to
kits I
offer.
have personally were like the
I've
full sets,
never ever seen it.
like the Django Fett and the Jedi
Okay, so on top of
Starfighter, stuff like that.
tools and speakers and stereo systems from the 1980s.
Yeah, my dad's stuff is just
You
the
can
big
also
box.
get the bicycles here. So, okay, all right. I have a rough idea of what Garage Off is.
Funny you
Back
say,
into
it'd be
the
nice to learn that whole
It's all of these, like the really classic
whatever it is.
Godzilla toys and whatnot.
Guess what's in Final Fantasy
These are the
XIV
ones
as a
that
fully
always
fledged mini
catch my
game.
interest. But it's when you
You
get
can
into
play the
really
whole thing and
retro
learn
stuff
how
that
to
you
play it.
start
And oh
seeing
my god,
prices
Megazord!
like $100 for that.
Megazord, Megazord.
$220 for
Go,
that.
go,
$130, $170. This brings me back to the Power Rangers
Ultraman.
robot from the 90s.
There's loads. They can't all
Love
be
it.
Ultraman.
Love it. Wow. There's also an entire
Big plushies.
corner here just for giant stuffed
Doraemon.
animals that are all
Did you see?
110 yen. That's
Don't go back to it. One of these things, not like the others. One of these things doesn't belong. Stuffed animals. Keep one too. Maybe just like a nice cushion.
insanity. They're
That
really,
is a small body
I was
pillow.
about to say they're really clean, and then
He's
no,
really
that's
trying not
It
to.
says pink cheeks. They're actually in not terrible condition.
He just passed right
This is
over
a
it.
very unconvincing Pikachu, though.
Doraemon Yokai Watch, maybe?
The organization.
There's a
here
Final
just
Fantasy
blows my
Yokai
mind.
Watch
Like,
crossover.
They've got it all. There we go. Even in these drawers here, it's
Good
just
body
so
pillow for your cat.
well organized. And even this here.
My cat would probably sleep on that cushion, to be honest.
An entire bag of these capsules for 1,000 yen. That is
Dash
10
upon.
bucks for a giant
Ooh.
bag of capsules.
Just buy the whole
I know I'm
vending
doing a
machine.
really bad
That's
job
nice.
at adulting, but I really do feel like a kid in a toy store right now. But before we run out of time, I should grab shit. You know what? I'm kind of rethinking the Pikachu. I feel like
Don't, it's
Charlotte has
cute.
a lot of Pikachu. What she doesn't have is...
Oh, you cheap bugger. That was like half the price of the
In the
Pikachu.
top 10
They're so
largest
tiny.
stores I've been to in Japan, but now we got something for Charla, who actually we're gonna get to see tomorrow. But again, it's time to head off to the next shop. So, rain. I've only got the car for 6 hours because I thought that would be enough. That is most certainly not enough. And the area is filled with a ton of those second street shops, more than I'd possibly be able to hit in a day. So I'm gonna try and aim for the biggest.
Imagine there being so many of these awesome stores. That 6 hours isn't enough time to visit all of them. That's crazy. I can't imagine having that many
I gotta
stores.
say, I have never seen a town with such a dense population of secondhand shops.
Okay, so this
I am
isn't normal.
Absolutely loving
This is crazy.
This one's actually a little less organized and a little more chaotic than most second streets that you go to. But if you've ever been looking for these little frogs, this is your place. They're right here.
They're cute.
So, they
Cutie.
bouncy frogs.
My mum would love that as well.
Right, this time we'll
I could sneak a
start up on
frog
the second
into the
floor.
garden.
Okay, so basically the entire second floor of this one is all clothing, shoes, and apparel.
Boring.
Last time
Those
that I came into
clothes.
a second street to do a video, we found some pretty
The
high-end
jumper's quite nice. A
brand
cream
name
jumper,
stuff.
like the off-shoulder thing. That'd be nice.
I honestly didn't even notice. I had no idea. But
Love
people
your
in the
orange one.
comments were absolutely loving it. So
Some good stuff in here.
I don't actually
Mostly
buy that
hideous
much
still.
clothing because the majority of what I own, I just buy multiple of the same item. But there's a ton of little babe keychains
Could
down
you?
here.
They must all be
Babe.
different.
And
Babe. What? Sounds really familiar. Where do you know Bape from? BV8! It's a clothes brand. Designer clothes. Yeah. I remember.
Still no luck on pump shoes. In all fairness,
You know, like
I
a really
probably
secretive
could
thing where
find
they'd
them
hide
online,
their
but-
shops. Like the Banksy of clothes stores.
Let's check out the first floor.
They were really famous.
I don't know about you, but
Or should have been. But they were so secretive no one knew about them.
I've gone through at least 2 or 3 in my time here in Japan. And you can always get little stuff like
You
this,
get
like
through
a
so many
yakiniku
sandwich
plate. You
makers.
can make the takoyaki and
And the Annadale.
and it's got the
What's
default
Annadale?
lights
Goodwill.
that were installed in everybody's
Is that
home
just
when they moved
local
in, so
Goodwill,
they
or is it
all
just
brought them here and probably sold
famously
them for
big?
$5 so that they could be sold for 40. Even the hobby aisle in this one is feeling just a little lonely. There's a Tanjiro down here. If you're a
Aw.
huge fan of Tanjiro.
That's
And
all
of
I
course,
have.
we've got more Star Wars
Demon
stuff
Slayer
here,
hat.
but not actually that many retro toys.
Saw an
To be
Ultraman. There's Ultraman.
Slightly,
I know Ultraman is.
slightly disappointed with this one.
Annadale's
There
in
is
Virginia.
At least one smaller mom and pop style shop
Virginia.
that is seemingly open
Country
nearby.
road.
So let's
Take
head
me
to that one
home.
and not get the trampoline. Looking at Google Maps, it looks like it's almost.
What's the Blake Allen Rider? 000. Looked modern.
So,
Thrift
as
stores
small
and rich areas
places,
are
I
the best.
don't think
Are
we're gonna
they?
get much smaller than this.
I've never
This
been to a
Funko
thrift
shop,
store in a rich
Full
area.
House
They
Mocha,
never really.
all 500 yen? What? Okay, alright.
Oh, the mocha.
Very
Mocha's good.
interested. Right out of the gate. We've got this camcorder right here.
Oh,
And it looks like
camcorder.
this is exactly what we're looking for. Look at this. This is
Okay,
an
this is more in line with
absolute
like a normal
goldmine.
thrift
What
shop
have we
that I would
stumbled onto
go to.
here? Oh, I could
Just
not
a
be happier.
mess of stuff.
I've always kind of wanted one of these. I'm not gonna get it.
I had one of
I've always
them.
kinda wanted
I had one.
Just
I had
putting
one. I
it out
had one.
there.
I had one. It was
Also,
garbage. Don't buy them. They don't work.
This is.
But I had one of them. It was cool.
incredible. What have we got? This is an actual Timex watch for 500 yen. That's, I think,
No way,
all
that's
over
real.
here.
That's
is
gotta
going
be
to be,
fake.
yeah, it's all clothing and whatnot over here. So it seems like the absolute gold mine that is this shop exists right within this space right here. Also, I think there's some ladies over here having some coffee, just having a good time.
Probably be me
Look
in the corner.
at this. There's
I know
whole
a few
thing.
charity
There's
shops that
Rudy
like
Geta
do
sandals and
coffee
everything.
as well.
Pikachu bet what? Number 25, Pikachu. Time
Pikachu
for a
bag.
trip.
Cool bag. Cool bag. Cool bag.
Are you kidding? Is that a set? Oh, I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. Love that stuff. But look at this. This. I don't even know where to start. Like, this is a little guitar from Howl's Moving Castle, apparently. What in the world?
Dancing guitars in House Moving Castle. Was I mistaken? Well, there was dancing electric guitar. Please let me know. But I can't remember it.
Is forming pie set. I have so many questions that I feel will forever go unanswered. Forming pie set. And of course,
It's like make your
the
own
ever classic minions.
green pies to slap people in the face with.
Oh my god. And he's so chubby over here too. Oh, I love it. I absolutely. What is it? It looks like it has some kind of like buttons on the head. I feel like it was like a water toy or something. And a ninja. Some in container plastic figurines over here. Oh, every type of sunglass you could ever want in 1992, and some big old harmonicas that have definitely been played by
That'd be
other
cool.
people. If you know what these are, these remind me so much of my very first year in Japan, a show called Work Watching. Oh, This is an
Oh, yeah, she has like that on the back of his head.
incredible little space. So it is all 500 yen, and it's
Look at
cash
Ralph.
only. And
Yeah.
so I've absolutely.
Those things like either side of him look like
What
the
would you
creepy
get,
dolls
though?
from
If you had
Squid Game.
only 500 yen to spend in this shop,
Like a
which is
similar sort of
really all you
thing.
need would. There's a guitar pedal in here. I don't know if it actually works, but there's actually
Adorable.
a guitar pedal in here for 500
Adorable
yen.
little
but
pedal.
I know exactly what I'm getting. Oh, I could not be happier about this. お願いします。これでお願いします。あ、これ？はい。
He's run by like a
100円で。
nice old lady.
ございます。
Perfect.
This is definitely my favorite shop so far. It's
It's adorable. That little hole in all the shop. I like it.
Little Atom, Astro Boy. But there's at least one more shop that I want to get to before we return the car. So let's head there. I'm so happy about this little Astro Boy, and I've locked it. Okay. Let's get going. This place is a place I've never
No
heard
people
of
have been in Japan for
seen
ages when they show this
no
much
idea what to expect.
restraint and don't just buy everything.
But I gotta say, it it looks pretty promising.
Oh, this is cool.
Welcome to Mandai. Okay.
This is like 80s
And,
everything.
oh boy, do I feel like we are
Oh
in
my
for
gosh.
a mess of noise. This actually reminds me a lot of one of the shops out in Morioka.
I like it. I like this place.
Okay, so we got brand stuff and clothing
Oh
over
my
here.
god.
I still haven't entirely given up on my pumps, but those are $600 shoes. So
Oh, I'm gonna admit those
Moving
nice
on.
shoes.
wow. I will say that the presentation of this
Okay,
place
this is my favorite
is
store.
really good. Like, it's still very obviously used items. Like, if you look at these
It's
are
like
definitely
chaos.
not new shoes, but it's
Organized
used items at a
chaos,
premium
and it's a
price. You're getting
shop.
$200 for these Jordans. Wow, that is something else.
Someone went to the bank to get a loan to open this place. They were
I'm
like,
really interested
are
to
you
see what
opening
the
an
rest of the shop
arcade?
has in store for us.
Or are you
This
opening a
entire
store?
section over here
And they just said
is
yes.
all manga or manga. I did a stream once where somebody got really upset because I called manga manga. Every time I say it now, I can't help but crack up.
Did you
because
seriously say Nike
it's
as
the
Nike
funniest thing.
and not
What is
Nike?
this? Why is it so
Nike,
annoying?
not
you
Nike.
can barely see his face, but you know he's smiling.
Nike.
Is this a Pikachu count? Norm, put it down and walk away. Just put it down and walk away.
How is he walking
Honestly, when
away?
it comes down to it, it's just about the space for it. Where do you put it all if you get it, right? So you got to make those adult decisions and not buy all
You
the
just
things.
stack it all on top
Because
of each other.
I wanna
That's
buy
what
all
you
the
do.
things. Wow, and little bags of Lego. I've never seen little bags of Lego in a shop like this before, but these
Seems
here, if
pretty
you've never played with
pointless.
this is a ton of fun. This is sticky tape.
Why are you
that
running?
You can use
Who's
to, well,
running?
I guess put Lego anywhere. You could have Lego on your ceiling if that's the kind of thing you're into. Taking
That
just
tape looks
a
cool,
few
though.
seconds here
I
to
like the tape.
appreciate the many, many, many sounds that are all happening at once. This
Just
crane
walk
game has
over you.
my favorite dagashi, well, one of my favorite dagashi, Big Katsu. You either love it or you hate it. A lot of people hate it. It is like a cutlet in a bag.
Yeah, just decorate your house with Legos.
I know I'm not making a good
That's
case for
normal.
it, but it's really good. I love it. And they're after my own heart here with an entire section just for Super Mario stuff.
Mario.
I have these cards. I love these cards. They're
I don't
plastic,
have
but
those
they're still-
cards.
And there's the
But I do
Dagashi
have like
section.
loads of Nintendo Hanafuda cards.
Oh, okay. I know I said I didn't know what to expect
You
at this
don't.
store, but as soon as I walked in, it all just felt so familiar.
Ninjas,
And here we are
ninjas,
now. Now
what's that?
these here, these are by far my favorite dagashi in Japan. They're these little mochi candy things, and
had
they're
those
wonderful.
before.
They're so good.
I've had those
And
before.
this
They're really
is the big
underwhelming.
cups
They're like
right
so
here.
tiny.
Now, if you don't know what dagashi is, they're kind of like Japanese penny candies. Almost everything here is super, super cheap. Like these little sticks of gum are like 54 yen. That's only 100 yen.
It's like
Each one of these
Ilulu
Weibo
store.
tends to be about 10 cents.
It's like
each.
Ilulu store. And
This whole
Dragon
bag
Maid,
is about
where she's
11
like,
cents. I
this
think
old
that
sweet
paints
shop and it's
a
all
pretty
super
good
cheap.
picture. A couple years back, I actually went to a dagashi
Chipstar? Chipstar,
bar
I've
that
had some of
has
them.
all you can eat dagashi.
Chipstar are nice. They're
I
like
wonder if that place is
mini
still up and running.
Pringles.
Hope they're doing well.
Like all neat
And then
flavours.
getting out of there and past the very tempting Mario stuff, there's apparently discount whiskey and the one section of the shop that actually looks like
one?
it's a second-hand shop.
I go to all of them.
So you could totally
To every
grab this
single one
keyboard,
of these stores.
990 yen, cables and all, wrapped in saran wrap.
990 yen seems like a lot
secondhand
for
shop
a
right
crappy
there.
keyboard.
Coming clean with you, when I started this day, I was like, this is going to be the most fun day ever. Hit as many
You know
recycle
what I
shops as
mean.
we can within a day. It sounds like a dream, but this has been borderline anxiety inducing. There's just
Maids
so
of
much
Dragons.
to see at each
Now,
shop.
yeah,
and
discount
I
whiskey.
couldn't be happier
Very
about
discount.
my little Astro Boy. Did you have a favorite?
Very whiskey.
Let me know. I can't get him back in the bag. Let me know. And the best part is, we still have all of tomorrow here in Sendai with Charla.
You're making me drink bean milkshakes?
It's worth it, I swear. Come over here.
Okay. There's chunks in it.
It's chunky.
You can literally see chunks. Okay. Just keep the expectations low.
I don't think I'm crazy for baked beans on toast. I love picking freaking milkshakes. Why are your dads? Wouldn't you rather be let loose in Japan? Oh yeah, there's another one as well. I only love thrift shops. Yeah, it's fun. You just never know what you're gonna get. I find them really fun. I got another one of these as well. One more. I mean, you could get Smirnoff vodka. I don't like vodka. Yeah, vodka sucks. I don't like it. It just tastes of alcohol. No flavour. I am baby. I need flavour. Not kissed caramel smell. I don't say. I try it. Does it taste like caramel though? Or does it taste like vodka? I'm just quickly strawberries and see what's different from what was before. I think it's different stuff. Let's go.
In the area of Nagano, and this particular shop is absolutely amazing. Figured I'd give a bit of a peek. Hopefully the music doesn't completely
Yeah, no, we have
on
lots
the
in this
video.
store before. That
The
is a
music
very
is
giant
pretty
Winnie the
loud. This is
Pooh.
a Japanese secondhand store. It has absolutely everything. I think the toys is a really good place to start with, like on here. Also, like, look at all. There's
quite
so
absent.
many goodies. It is just so.
I think I tried that at like a shop bar that used
I'm
to
pretty sure
exist.
these are swords from Kimetsu no Yaiba. That's pretty awesome in its own.
Are they? Or are they just
what we're gonna
swords?
do
I
today is
don't know.
take a little bit of a tour through the store, check out what the inside
Yeah,
of
it was like a shop
Japanese
bar we used to go to.
secondhand shop is. Actually, you know what?
And they had absinthe.
No, I'm gonna resist
And
getting
all
a
sorts of
fan.
fancy
I was
shops.
thinking about it because inside of that van
They got
gets
shut down
kinda hot, and we're gonna be using it
for selling
camping
shots
over the
to
next couple of days.
underage people.
I will be making a
suck.
video
Because they
over
were
on
good.
Tokyo Lens, but let's check out this right here. You can get an acoustic guitar for about each of my ends, so about $100, or you can even get one with nylon strings for like $40, about yonsei yen. One of the things that I really love about Japanese
What?
secondhand shops, I guess just
Hold on.
things.
3 seconds. 3, 3,
Well,
4.
let's I will be making a video over on Tokyo Lens, but let's side of that van gets kind of hot, and we're going to be using it for camping over the next couple of days. I will be making a video over on Tokyo Lens, but let's check out this right here.
That's to send a screen cap.
You can get an acoustic guitar for about each of my ends, so about $100, or you can even get one.
Not with the fans. Oh no, I'm going to see this.
So what we're I'm pretty sure it's owned. So what we're gonna do today is take a little bit of a tour through the store, check out what the inside of a Japanese secondhand shop is. Actually, no, no, I'm gonna resist getting a fan. I was thinking about it because inside of that van gets kind of hot.
That dude on the right. Is that you?
Camping over the next couple of days. I will be making.
You got me. I'm only very mad. I've always like some person that looks just like you, and I'm like, no. You're the fan. I shall dish out your punishments, I think. I am the succubus after all. There will be very thematic punishments for everybody who misbehaves.
A video over on Tokyo Lens.
And I'll also be really bad.
Right here.
Who knows?
You can get an acoustic guitar for about each of my ends, so about $100, or you can even get one with nylon strings for like
the punishment and reward are the same thing. Ooh.
One of the things that I really love about Japanese secondhand shops, I guess just secondhand shops in general, is the variety of stuff that they have. Like this area over here, it's got a bunch of customers, and I don't want to bother them.
I'm a succubus. I got
and used electronics and whatnot over there. Maybe we'll be able to look back. Toolkits.
Stream feature, Final Fantasy 14. Probably not. I still gotta do some grinding before I can unlock that raid. Plus I'll do some spooky stuff. I have some spooky stuff to do.
I wonder if it's still here.
I might go back to it like after months of spook season. Or if I'm just bored. I can do that as a daytime stream, maybe.
Is only $15. Honestly, it just feels like one of those things that I want to get and just have in my house because it's a didgeridoo. But no, I will not. Also, this is actually a pretty good idea.
I'm gonna didgeridoo you.
To a new place, I end up removing the lights that are in it, and I try to sell them online because I don't want to bring them out to a shop like this, and I have not once been successful. So maybe I should just bring them out to a shop. This right here, we get right into the fun. You get all the old PlayStation 3 games. You get Nintendo DS games. Look at that. Detective Pikachu.
Is it?
Do you have a particular game or series of games that you're a big fan of?
Detective Pikachu.
You got all the Nintendo Switch games over here.
It's a fun game.
Over here. And if you're like my little brother Alexander and you love collecting figures,
Symphony? I didn't see that one.
It's just a huge collection of figures right here. Now, if you wanted to get a new hair dryer, this is where you're at. Scales, you name it. I don't even think they know. Something tells me they just don't. I've actually never seen one with beauty products. You can get yourself some socks, bed linens. They got it all. Usually they actually have systems as well. Did I miss it? Well, I guess you can get the handheld systems. They're not super cheap.
Mini?
Like you're still looking at a used.
No, it's not. It's a freaking.
Being about.
Switch Mini light. That thing.
So it's about $180, $200, somewhere around there.
The heck? Isn't it like more expensive buying a new?
You know what? This makes
buy a new one.
So there's this entire collection here of straw hats, and
don't tell Mocha that we're looking at straw hats without her.
I think there's just something about the Nagano area and straw hats. Then you get tons of clothing. This whole back corner here is clothing, including yukata for the summer. I think they have skateboards over here. The luggage section I'm actually moderately impressed with. I've considered coming here to get luggage before because it's moderately priced. Like you can get a fair size luggage for like $50. And you know, if you travel a lot, you'll know luggage breaks fairly quickly. There are change rooms, and you've got some exercise gear right here.
I had like one luggage bag my whole life.
This is not quite it, but it reminds me of the
Never failed me.
From The Office. And if you've ever wanted to wear a necktie
Mocha.
that's been worn by somebody else
What's
for an
Mocha up
extended
to?
period of time, this
I do
is
like
your
me some
space
Mocha.
right here, and all the high quality bags.
I'm trying to tell her about the straw hat.
$25 per
I'm trying to snip. You snip.
This whole space here is fitness gear.
Snitches get
Unfortunately,
sucked.
I don't see a single fitness or excuse my touching, but do you remember these? Did you have one of these as a child? I
remember that.
absolutely
I remember
loved
that.
these. We had kind of like a bigger one of the. I think this one's just for balance.
Trying to
but we had
summon
like a
her.
bigger
I
one
think
for,
she's
like,
playing
jumping.
Higurashi at the
And I think
moment.
550
Having
yen
fun
here.
there.
Down at that end there's actually some camping gear, and this is where I get some of my like simple, like my chair for camping and whatnot was bought here. What else have we got? If you want to play darts, there you go. I feel like this music is so gonna get this video just shut down. We'll see. That's if
That's
the
some chill
staff
music.
don't come up and ask us to stop recording anymore.
You are trying to summon her.
Japan's become
That's the same
a
as
lot more
snitching.
sensitive with recording inside of shops, so it's one of the reasons why I'm doing what I can to try to avoid getting other customers in. Lots of backpacks here, actually. Some nice ones too. This one
Are
here
they?
is not too bad, but yeah, I
They're
won't be
very
surprised
hikey.
if partway through this,
Not
if
cute
the
at
staff
all.
come up and ask me to. I actually really like this backpack, so I'm very distracted by it. If they ask me to set the camera
Chat, what's so
aside, it's
cool
always a
about
risk
that
when you do
backpack?
things like this. So we try to
Anything
do
the one
as
on the
carefully
right
as
left
we
looks
can.
the nicest.
That's another thing. Hiking in somebody else's shoes, I can't imagine doing that. I just nope.
Sounds gross
Like, there's a
actually now
whole
you said it
section
like that.
here Just for, wow, that is a lot of bags. But there is a whole section here just for used shoes. I think the only time that I've even considered getting
shoes
a pair
I
of used
like.
shoes was a pair that hadn't been worn, and they were like
Those look
Reebok
nice.
pumps.
Ones you
Remember
just
those
touched,
shoes,
those look
the ones
nice.
with the
I like
pumps,
'em.
and then you psst, and you let the air out. To
This
this
dude
day,
likes
that is like
pumps.
the one pair of shoes that
He's
I
obsessed.
desperately want above all else. This is the camping gear section, and this is actually the section where I got the camping chair that I use. I think I got it for like $3 or something like that. So they've got little tents, they've got tarps, they've got sleeping bags. This as well, pretty cool bag. And
All
since there's a
camping
lake
stuff.
right near here, we've got all the
Camping
fishing
and
gear.
fishing.
I'm avoiding looping around the front.
This
of
guy
the
really
camera,
makes me want to watch Laid Back Camp.
But you can even get little, wow, like 300
It's
yen as
adorable.
well. It's like
You could like
$3
fit a whole
for
egg in
cast
there.
iron skillet. That is not bad. A small part of me is
But also
actually
those are
considering
super
getting a
expensive.
cast iron skillet and hammock, because hammock. I don't really.
I have a
think that
copper
needs any
skillet, but that's
additional
like
explanation.
not cast iron.
Ah. These little dome
Coleman
tents,
stoves,
that's actually
no,
not bad either.
no,
Like a
not
single
them,
person
anything but them.
Dome tent for about 3,000 yen. It's actually quite good. This one's even 2,000 yen. You can carry it right on your back like that.
Oh wow,
19
that's
bucks.
cool.
Sing,
Okay, that would be
A
useful.
little single person dome tent. And then you got all your grill stuff and everything down there.
All the lanterns. Wait, I think we're thinking two different things. I thought you meant like a George Foreman grill. I don't know what a Coleman stove is.
Sections like this with purses.
Don't know why I got those confused.
Accessories and all that jazz. I wonder if that spot that we went to near the beginning has cleared up yet. One thing that I actually always enjoy looking at is the glass.
Anyway, why would they have a George Foreman grill in the camping
Why
section?
wouldn't it be? I always hope that I can find some kind of like Fire King cup or mug, or even look at this.
Oh, that teapot. Teapot. No, not that.
I actually am probably gonna come back and buy this after this video. That is a huge French press for like $10. French press is one of my favorite ways
Don't care.
to
That
drink
teapot.
coffee. I drive like 1,000
teapot.
favorite ways to drink coffee.
Well, next to it's even cooler.
Got little wooden
I like those
bowls and
teapots.
plates and everything like that here. And then more glassware over here. I have a small collection of Fire King cups and mugs that I absolutely cherish.
What's Fire
Most
King?
of it super soakers. Not actual super soakers, but you know, that I brought from Canada. And the, look at this. That is awesome.
Like a smaller one of them.
Oh, I kind of want it.
A little lamp.
Oh.
On the
Am I going to end up doing
thing,
shopping after
and
this?
it
I feel like
goes
I'm
off.
going to end up doing shopping after this.
So I think my hands are died. They died?
Crock pots. These
One's
are
one.
actually
There we go.
nice,
Yeah.
too. Oh, I've got a Roomba.
Oh, now you have to say the joke.
Honestly,
You have no
it's a
choice now. You have
dangerous
to say it.
thing. I don't know about yourself, but it's a dangerous thing for me to walk into a secondhand store because I end up just being like, I want this, and I want this, and I want this, and I want this, and then all the camera gear. There's rarely any really good camera gear that you can't get somewhere else. And I would say some things are not quite reasonable.
I have not played Sea of Thieves before.
I'm actually kind of confused.
Because I
by
do not
these
have friends to
two
play it
Google
with.
Homes here.
It's very sad.
Maybe because this one's been opened. This one's $30, and then this one here is $14. So probably that one's actually opened, used, maybe.
I've got fan. I got bunny fan. I got froggy fan. You know. I got froggy fan. I've seen messages, but I'm looking at froggy fan. Have a look. Right. I regret looking this way. I'm gonna get you back for that one.
A little dirty. Whole TV section, monitors,
like that. So lewd.
and then to the audio gear.
Can't you see? I'm positively say so.
And use laptops. Now, I don't know about you, but I personally would probably not go for a used laptop from a second-hand shop.
If you're nuts, oh, like,
$1,000.
we'll see if
Just,
he's
maybe personal preference, but I don't
even sorting.
think that I would have a good experience with it.
Sorted nuts.
And then if you're into the Mac products, they even have them in there. They have the AirPods Pro in there for $250.
Gross.
The Magic Keyboard for $75. And
75 for a crappy keyboard,
all
no.
kinds from like $30 to $100. This is actually, you know what? How did I miss this the first time coming through? That is just a completely clear guitar. Is it wrong that I
cool.
want this? I
What do you
don't really
think?
play guitar anymore. I have a 12 string at home, but I rarely.
It's not a Jamaican
rarely
one,
ever
that looks
play it
cool.
out. This seems like I kind of want that. Also, the Jamaican beat guitar.
Yeah,
How does this, is
that's
that a
cool
speaker?
looking.
Does this have built-in? What is going
Ow.
on? I have so
Did I
many
go
questions
out?
about that guitar. If you know anything about it, leave it down below. Get yourself.
I like that one.
I actually want to go back to the toy section because I'm essentially just a giant
Looking at
kid
round.
who loves toys. Also, a giant bin of plushies. I don't know if I would
And no.
plushie at a place like this. Probably not. Stitch is there. Stitch is cool. Every now
Stitch
and
is
then,
cool.
these toy things, you can find something retro or something really cool that you might not be able to find otherwise. Like this here, X-Flyer. It looks like a single propeller drone that you just toss up. That just looks like a lot of fun. Totally
Air Hawk.
unnecessary.
I remember that.
But I could also be the guy who has an air hockey.
Air Hawk's
that is
good.
not the word at all. Why can't I? Is it air hockey? Why can't I? We'll just say air hockey. I feel like I'm saying the wrong word. I could have one of these at my house. Just put it on the kitchen table. Friends come over, say, hey, want to play some air hockey? I was getting air hockey and foosball mixed up.
Cougar?
One thing that I always look for when I come into these is
What's that
very
mean?
often in these little areas here,
What is
they will
cougar?
have the more retro toys laid out. And roadies. It's been some time since I've seen a roadie. So that, for the most part, is a peek inside of a Japanese secondhand shop. Got umbrellas here. This is one of my favorite ones.
Still got more to go.
There are much bigger, much more interesting ones, but the simple variety that this one has, like this coat, I think I
Oh, for the
honestly think that I
kimono.
should be wearing this coat.
That's a very simple looking
Fear of
kimono.
God. Is that the brand? It, don't know. But what? That is a $430 coat. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't expecting that to be a $430 coat. I find myself gravitating back to the camping supplies because I might grab a little bit of camping supplies for our camping today and come back and get that French press. So excellent. Ooh, little chairs too. And cool. What? Wait a minute. Okay, we're probably grabbing this because this is a little cooler box. That is like really little. I'm guessing that's a water pump there, a little bit of storage space for food there. $5 for a little cooler case. A little.
Well, that'd be useful.
Why can't I remember English?
Cool.
Something about me and live streams. As soon as
Picnic
that camera starts
size.
rolling, just English goes right out the window. But to have a little cooler box, even these ones aren't bad for like $16. Instead, I usually bring a soft cooler bag, but I think a cooler box that has a built-in jug for keeping the water cool would not be an entirely
Sit back.
terrible
Not lose
idea.
track of.
So for today,
Well, it's more comfortable.
we are gonna wrap this one up here. We're gonna go take a look at
good.
this Winnie the Pooh clock. I explored an
Ooh.
abandoned
Okay.
hotel in Nagano. I'll link it up at the top, whichever side that goes to. And there was a really cute clock in there.
That's not
and
being
I've
linked.
since kind of been hoping I'd be able to find one
Yep,
in one of
and-
these shops. And I don't know if you saw it, but look at the Totoro clock.
That one,
is
that one,
adorable.
that one.
Snow tour.
Give me the
Beauty,
Snow Tour
See,
clock.
you get those retro
Snow
items.
Tour
They
clock.
are in here. If you look carefully, you can find them. But we are going to be heading to the campsite pretty soon.
Adorable.
That camper van, I'm actually going to make an entire video over on the Tokyo Lens channel just about the camper van. So if you are interested in seeing that, feel free to come on over. And I plan on doing a couple live streams while I'm out here. This trip is basically a test trip for the Tokyo Lens Explore road trip that we are going to be going on in a couple weeks. So thank you guys so much for joining, and I will see you again real soon. You know what? Fake ending. Fake ending. Let's
No, there's more.
let's actually walk out of here. What is
Encore. Encore.
I don't even
What
know.
is that?
Do you know? I mean, it's
Don't.
whatever it is, it's only 165.
No, I don't know.
So interesting.
I don't know.
I'm
Welcome.
just gonna walk outside because I'm gonna be coming
Oh.
back to get the French press.
I'm still going. Yeah.
Camping
I'm still
stuff
speaking.
because
Speaking.
camping. Giant flashlights as well. I should definitely get some giant
I've been going
flashlights.
for 2.5
honestly, if I
hours,
went
wow.
through and looked at all the items.
Yeah, if you're
that
gonna
I
get through this
genuinely
entire
interested in
playlist and
detail,
then
we
there's
would
some
be here
very short
absolutely
stuff
forever.
people want to
We
also
get
watch.
Okay, Norm, stop. Also, on the good news, while I was
Short
recording
videos
this,
anyway. I've got
the
next.
staff looked over at me, smiled, and nodded. So it looks like we're okay. Again,
10,
just trying to avoid
yeah,
getting
20
people
minutes.
in here. But let's head out. The weather out
20
there
more
does
minutes
not
of
look good.
videos.
Has it started raining? I feel like it started raining. That's the huge benefit, though, to one of these little camper car things. is that
Peter,
raining
it's
out,
adorable.
I don't have to worry about drying out a tent and everything like that. This particular shop, in case you didn't catch it at the beginning, is called 2nd Street. It's a fun little adventure. I am searching my pockets.
It
for
does
keys
look good on me.
and just
I
cannot
put a
find
lot of effort into it.
There we go.
There's also
I found the key.
actually I'll wait until the end to tell you. Yeah.
There we go.
You can probably guess what
Thank
I'm
you
gonna
guys so much for
say.
joining. I have tons of drone stuff. This entire thing, this is just drone stuff. That's not garbage. That's firewood. I look forward to giving.
Oh, so this is like a camping YouTuber.
Full, and I mean,
That explains why he keeps going on about camping stuff.
that I never expected.
It doesn't seem
So,
fussed about
look
the
forward to that video,
body
and I will
clothes.
see you guys again real soon.
Explains a lot.
Okay, admittedly that was also a fake ending. I just wanted to show this sign. Every
you can't keep
single
getting away
time
with
I
it.
see this sign of this little turtle taking care or giving massages to this rabbit. I don't know why.
It's
I love
cool.
this.
He's
I
getting a
love this. It's like
massage.
taking the
with
tortoise in
horses.
the hair and being like, you know what? It all worked
It's
out.
adorable.
They're friends. No hard feelings. You know, look at that. What a gracious winner that turtle is. And by far, probably one of the cutest smiles I've ever seen on a turtle. So, okay, now it's done for real.
I like that.
I'll see you guys again real soon. I know you don't believe me, but we're actually going to end it here. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, yeah, it's done then. Yeah, okay, well then. Next video. No, that's an ad. No, what is it? Oh no, it's not an ad, it's a thing. Turn those subtitles off because it's very French looking. So yeah, these are just two random videos that have been in my watch later for like years. Finally gonna get around to them. Review them. Very good. It's two short-ish videos.
Hey guys, good evening from my really cool hotel room in Kyoto.
Back.
I'm in
Mom,
Kyoto
you're
at
back.
the moment. If you follow
You
me
missed
on Twitter or Instagram,
more
you've probably
thrifting.
noticed I've been here for a few days
Lots of
now.
thrifting.
Staying in this really nice,
Now I'm on
I
like
guess you would
two
call it a hotel.
random videos
Technically,
from
I
my
think
watch
it's
later.
classified as a ryokan, a traditional Japanese inn, but it's
Can
really
explore a
neat because
Japanese
it's
inn.
actually a very old Japanese townhouse that's been recently renovated into this brand new
tiny.
hotel, but they've kept some of the traditional elements, so
So
it's
small.
super pretty. And I'm just really excited to be here
Yeah.
in Kyoto because I've never really had the chance to properly explore it. I've been to Kyoto a few times, but it's always kind of like a rushed trip, and I've got so many things to do that I don't have a chance to just wander around and enjoy the city. I booked some extra days here. I've got a few free days to kind of just wander around with my friends and explore it. And I'm really looking forward to that. Hopefully we get lucky with the weather. It is saying cloudy on and off, maybe a tiny little bit of rain, but in general, it looks really good. Do you want to look around my cool little ryokan?
It's a very English
house?
looking
It's basically like a house.
temperatures.
This place is pretty big. I wasn't
Lucky
expecting
if you
it
get double
to
digits.
be this large, actually. I was really surprised when I came in, but let me flip the camera around and give you guys a tour. So when you enter the hotel room, you come up a staircase. We're actually on the second floor right now, and it brings you to the bedroom here. And interestingly enough, it's not futon. These are mattresses. They're on the ground. There's no bed frame, so it kind of looks like futon. I was looking over the reviews of this place on Google, and there was a customer that had complained
Gotta
about the
just
futon, and they
squish the
actually
matches together
ordered in
a
these
bit more.
mattresses specifically for that customer because they didn't like the futon. So that's the reason they have mattresses here, apparently. I like futon myself, but I
Weird.
can see why it might be uncomfortable for people, especially if you have like back pain or any kind of like, you know, joint problems. Might be a little hard
Push
to
those
sleep on.
mattresses a bit
But
closer
yeah, so the
together,
beds
if
are
you know what I
mattresses.
mean.
It's a pretty small bed. I've been like pushing them together and using them both
wink.
together, but I always fall down
There you go.
the space
Wink.
in the middle. It's been
Wink,
kind
wink.
of annoying, but it's all right. It will do. It's a really cozy little space, and look at how pretty it is. It's so nicely renovated. It's just beautiful. So this is
You
just a
like
little
cozy,
seating
yeah.
area. So
Do you want to get cozy with me?
This is a air purifier.
Cozy.
With me some yukata to wear if I want to just chill in the house. Wear a yukata. Probably won't be using it. It's really cold right now, actually. And some extra blankets. But yeah, that's the bedroom. Now, moving into the hallway, we've got the bathroom. Again, it's just so nicely decorated. Look at this really modern towel hanging.
This isn't that sort cozy.
It's very pretty. Like, they've kept some traditional elements of
You can.
Japanese design.
I'll just
But in general, the place is
find
very
ways to
modern.
wake you up.
Huge bath. Very nice. Gorgeous wooden walls. A little wooden bucket that you'd see at an onsen. Isn't it cute? All the doors in the hotel are these traditional sliding doors, which is a nice touch. So beautiful.
Oh wow, they're pretty solid looking
And
as
a
well.
really cool
Stop that.
feature is this.
Stop.
This is a floor heater. Underfloor heating. This is just unheard of in Japan, especially in these traditional type of rooms.
It is very
So this is
kind.
such a
It's
cool
nice
feature.
and
I can just
fresh.
turn it on and off here, and it warms up the floor immediately.
I know
It's
someone who had a
so
bathroom
nice,
like that.
especially right now. It's
It
quite
was
chilly
really
in
nice.
Kyoto, so to come back to the hotel and turn this on and be able to have a really cozy warm
know.
floor on my feet is so
Why is it
nice.
bad
This
because
is
it's
a
soft?
recycling sorting area.
It
Japan
looks nice,
is
it looks
very
nice.
specific about their
Just gotta be careful with
garbage
it.
sorting rules. So we've got cans, PET bottles, which is plastic bottles, and glass bottles here. So when I first came into the hotel, I checked out the bathroom and the bedroom first, and I thought this was just like
All our
a closet
recycling
or
sorted
something.
automatically.
But no,
You stick it in the recycling bin
an
and
entire other
council does it.
room. I was so surprised. Excuse the mess. This has been my editing room for the past couple days. There's a little kitchenette here. I haven't really been using it. They were kind enough to supply this tea set. There's some green tea in there. Been drinking
Just that.
lots of that while I edit.
That's
This
cool.
cute
I
little
want one.
teapot. And they also supplied these snacks. These are local Kyoto vegetables that have been deep fried into the chips.
Deep
They're
fried
yummy.
veggies.
And I got some mikan
I
and some
bet, yeah.
teas. This is the tea that I like at the moment. It's really nice. And isn't this traditional chest really cool? I opened up all the little drawers. I just had to know if there was something inside. There wasn't, unfortunately, but it was fun nonetheless. Isn't this place so cozy? I'm
Looks
really
like a
enjoying
Wardian
it. And
chest of
this room
drawers.
also has a floor heater, so the tatami flooring is nice and toasty.
I love to go
How
sight
cool
once
is
in town
that?
as well.
Another cool
It's
feature
so
is
cool,
there's actually a
so
washing
peaceful.
machine that I can use, and it dries clothes as well.
Just live off the
I'm here
vending
for a whole
machines
week,
for
so
a
that's
week.
super handy. I will
Chill.
link the company
That'd be
name
nice.
down below so you guys can check out their properties. But they have several different ryokan, traditional inns all around Kyoto. So if you guys are planning a trip to Kyoto in the future, check them out. Really
Yeah,
cozy, and the
down.
prices are quite affordable. So yeah, glad I found this place. So for the past couple days, I've been so busy, I haven't had time to open up my advent calendar. I thought we could do that together because my friend Ushka was so cool and put together a handmade advent calendar for me this year. I've saved up the past couple of days and we'll open them together now. All right, so I'm a little further behind than I thought. I've got five days to open up. I haven't opened it since the 10th. If you guys are curious
It's not an
what
advent
is
calendar, it's like
days 1 to 9, I've got it
an
pinned
advent care
to Instagram
package.
highlights. So
It's
here
crazy.
is number 10. We've got some cute little cat stickers. So Ushka is my business partner for Neko Neko Post. So she loves stationery as
Too
much as I
early.
do. So many
Too
of
early.
the advent items.
What I get for watching things out of season.
Day number 11. Next, we got more stationery. We've got these cute little message cards, and I don't know if you can see, but they're cut here, so you can kind of hook them onto a gift bag like this and write your message here. There's a few different designs. That is such a cute
Adorable.
idea. A very pretty light blue pen. She's so thoughtful, honestly. Ooh, 12 is a big one. Okay, Every time I go to Ushka's house to pack up Neko Neko Post packages, it's like our Neko Neko Post headquarters.
Yeah.
She buys me cereal to eat because at nighttime I like to snack on cereal. I eat it in the morning too. I eat it like all day long. So thank you.
I eat cereal for lunch. I wouldn't eat it in the middle of the night. More
Ooh,
my
washi
brother
tape.
than
This really cute town-themed washi tape. That'll look really cute on my Christmas cards, actually.
What's washi tape?
And a sparkly green pen. And finally, day 14. Today, what do we have here?
It's okay, mate. I got something else you gotta eat.
Onsen cats.
You gotta eat
Hot
it.
spring-themed cat envelopes. So if you guys want to see what's in the remainder of my advent calendar, go follow me on Instagram and catch up with me daily there. I'll be opening them daily for the rest of until Christmas, the next 10, 11 days, I guess. How is there only 11 days left till Christmas? This month went by way too fast. I've tried
There's
to
a
get
lot
as
more
many
days till
videos out as
Christmas,
possible, but
thankfully.
as you can see, I've been
That's
traveling
fine.
around a lot. I was in Tokyo for a bit, now I'm in Kyoto, then I'm home for one day, and then I'm
I'm
off
thinking
to
it's still
an
September, but it's
onsen
not.
with Aki.
It's spooky
I'm really
time.
looking forward to that. And then
It's gonna be Christmas
going to
time.
Yamagata. And then finally back home again. So lots of
Oh,
traveling
wow.
happening this month, but I think I will be able to film a lot of it. Might take me a little while to edit it because I don't think I'll have
Okay.
much time to just sit down and work. Enjoy and
Yeah. Next one.
これももっと甘みを感じるように、しかも葉っぱじゃなくて茎。
Are you ready? No. Christmas tree does not go up until December. It's not that, we do like a lot of outdoor decorations too. And them be expensive.
Just 1 minute from Harajuku Station's Takeshita exit is a classical cafe I really love. Just go out of the exit, walk down the colorful Takeshita Street with its colorful shops, then turn right at the first street in Harajuku and you'll
He's
straight get to
super
Cafe Christie. Hey guys, it's Kathy Cat. Harajuku is known for its crepe shops and right now very colorful rainbow foods, but there is
Kathy
one
Cat,
cafe
I
here
love her
that wins
videos.
with quality and has been here for the ages, and it's my recommendation. And today we're gonna go and check it out, so let's go! いらっしゃいませ。すみません。注文いいですか？
She had a dream.
と、
Goes to Japan and wear cosplay every single day.
cold brew 紅茶でお願いしま
This
す。
is the costume for this video. She's literally in cosplay every single day.
楽しみ。 し
It's impressive.
こちらが水出し紅茶です。
Super
そのお
cool.
茶と水出し紅茶って何が違うんですか？
普通のお茶をお湯で出すんですけど、こちら水でと氷で冷たく出してるお茶なので、夏とかにいいですね。茶こしで茶葉をこして。
Really, who shows? No, it does all
そう
sorts.
お水で出すと
The actual channel name's like Ask Japan. And she interviews everyone.
お水で出した方がですね、甘くなるんですよ。お茶はお湯で、紅茶とかはお湯なんですけど、これももっと甘みを感じるように、しかも葉っ
I
ぱ
think
じゃ
the
なくて
video in my Discord was like a very
甘いので、だからお茶の甘みを
very
引き出すため
tempting
に
every day. You're
で
VTubing.
今温かいのも注文したのでここもち
Suppose
ょっと
you can
説
cosplay
明
right
してい
now,
ただけますか？
あ、これはあったかい方で朝露っていう
Like, as for my
日本
VTuber,
茶の
I
種
don't
類
really see
な
that
ん
as
ですけど、これ
cosplay.
もちょっと甘み
More
が
like
種類
digital version
で
of
温
myself.
度も高温じゃなくて70度ぐらいで出して
I don't see like my
メニュ
VTuber
ーにう
self
まみって
as
書いてあ
a
ってそれで初
costume.
めて頼んだ時には確かに
Except
飲んだ
this one,
瞬間には
obviously. This is very
これはう
costume.
まみだって気づきました。
ありがとうございます。で、お茶もし100度とかで入れちゃうとちょっと苦味が出ちゃうんですよね。だからこれがちょうどいい温度で出してる。で、このクッキーは手作りなので。
手作りとは知らなかったです。いつも楽しみにしてます。
ありがとうございます。
じゃあいただきます。ありがとうございます。
I like to do a good video for me.
Okay, let's do this.
Oh wow, you got like filter it through yourself. That's good. Like a healthy mountain
Wow,
dew.
that's just such a fresh green. It looks really tasty already. Okay.
I wonder if you can make this
I
out of
also
matcha
love the
powder.
design of
Because
drinking
I
this
got
out of
loads
a
of
wine
that.
glass. Kind of feels really special. It's like green tea in Japan, proper tea, and just like taking in all the sweetness and the umami.
Umami. Umami.
I never had
It's a
green
weird
tea that was
name.
really good quality until I came to Japan. So this one here, as I said, this is the stems, which makes it a lot sweeter. This is a type
We
of
don't
tea
have
that you might not
Gatorade
be able
here.
to drink in your country.
We
So
got
be sure to
Lucozade, but that's
try it when
usually
you come to
orange.
Japan, because
Don't have
it's a
green
whole new world of
Lucozade.
tea. And I'm a big tea fan.
We got Mountain Dew. Cool teapot as well. I like that teapot.
Since you can refill your own green tea, I've refilled mine. I made sure it's very, very strong. So can you see that deep green? Completely different from what I did earlier. So my first one I did very
Yeah.
light, and the second one on deep green because I want to have it strong now.
This tea is also super hard to make. Because it doesn't have, it
Now,
has
we
to be
still
like
have
a
the
very
sweetness, but a
specific
little bit of a bitter
temperature.
taste now because I left it in for so long. That balances well with the sweets now.
I'd love to be able to make green tea
It's so
without tasting
Instagrammable. If you follow my
super
Instagram,
bitter
you'll
and
have
horrible.
see me post pictures of this place before. Actually, it just looks so good, and I'm really, really looking
How
forward
dare
to
you.
pouring my
dare you.
own tea now. Now I have some refill
Tea
water over
is
here,
magic.
and just look again at the green color.
This is
Proper
not hot
Japanese
leaf
green tea
juice.
has to be green. That's a thing I did not know. All the green tea I had
I'm
in Germany
officially
looked kind of
disowning you,
brown
mate.
and
You're
didn't
no
taste
longer my grandson.
anything like real
Or
green
nephew.
tea. So
It was nephew, wasn't it? Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm
You're no longer
in
my
green
nephew.
tea country
Luke.
now. Oh, that's the stuff. Now,
I
did
was
you
very
know
lightly warm water.
there are flavor? There are
I
certain
think it has
types
to be
of
like
flavors like
exactly
sweet, sour,
60
bitter,
degrees
and there's one
Celsius.
flavor that Japan discovered, and that's why it has a
And
Japanese
I've not got
name,
any
which is
thermometers at
umami,
home,
which
so
you feel
I
on the back
can't
of
do
your
that
tongue, that kind of
very
satisfying
easily.
feeling. Many Japanese dishes have umami in them, and certain types of green tea do.
Yeah.
So this one here, it said umami on the menu when it came here the first time, so I ordered it, and
Feel
now I know
like bitter.
what umami tastes like. So if you always wanted to try what umami is, trying a good type of green tea is the way to go. Also, this one is actually not bitter. Like many Japanese green teas can be very bitter. To balance it out, there are sweets, but this one is not bitter. It's more sweet, but it works still very, very well with the handmade cookies. Director, cheers! Director, cheers! You don't really do that, but we're going to do that. This is probably not
Just
proper to the
photo
manners.
bombed.
Wow.
But you gotta put milk in. Otherwise, it's super bitter. English tea is way too bitter. It requires at least milk.
お店
I
の
can't
こ
drink either
だわりと
without
か
any
について
sugar.
聞きたいなと思って。
そうですね、まあ昔と
Not
今で
under
ま
snow.
た違うんですけ
I'm
ど、
pansy.
昔本当このお店ってあまり何もケーキもなかったんですけど、
A baby that can't handle
やっていって
super
で
bitter
お店自体を
tea.
こうお家みたく玄関みたいに作ったりとか。
No, it is not the same. It is so bitter. It's unbelievable. It is undrinkable. It just tastes gross.
落ち着く場所みたいにしてるところとかですかね。今携帯電話でね皆さん使ってるから待ち合わせ簡単なんですけど、
Black coffee is-
昔はここもともとなんだろう待ち合わせ場所として
Yeah, but is it like
電話が
black
ない時
tea?
代
Black English
携帯
tea?
電話がない時代に待ち合わせ場所になってたり、
That's your
ちょ
punishment
っと
now
こ
for
う奥が見えないから
being
ちょっと秘
mean.
密のデートみたいな。
You'll get some English tea bags and drink it.
なんかおメニューのこだわりとかのなんかあります
Really
か？
strong as well. You like leave it in there for like 2-3 minutes. You take it out.
最初に
And
紅
you
茶
gotta
専門店
drink
として
it.
イギリスをこう意識して紅茶を茶葉も昔の
No sugar.
茶葉
No
を
milk.
ずっと同じお店からこう取って
PG tips.
逆に新しい茶葉が入ったらそれもまたテイスティングしてよかったらメニューにしたりとかしてます。
海外の方がここに訪ねたいときにはこの味噌の楽しみ方とかなんかおすすめとかなんかありますか？
You must be doing it super weak.
日本茶も
Like, if you can still see the bottom of the mug, if it isn't just completely pitch black, your tea ain't strong
日本
enough.
茶も楽しめますし り、
Right.
あとお買い物で疲れたらちょっと休憩
Leave a lot of caffeine
紅茶を飲んでいただいて、
on the table though.
まあ、いろんな使い方していただければ。
Maximize your caffeine.
I actually found out about this place from a Lolita fashion event. So all the Lolitas came here and we had a lovely afternoon tea. And one of the things I really appreciate is that A, it's totally fine to come in here in Lolita and actually like everyone in the store is used to it. B, if you come here alone in Lolita, it's totally fine too. There will be a Lolitas just sitting here alone enjoying tea. But also for normal customers, another thing that's really, really great is if you book in advance and tell them in advance, they can make certain foods for you if you have allergies. So one of my friends has a lot of allergies and she still wanted to come to the event, and she told them in advance and they prepared something specifically for her, so she didn't have to just watch everyone eat. And that's not to be taken for granted in Japan. Many restaurants and cafes will not be able to tailor towards allergies, but here they do. So I'm really happy that Christy says that. Cafe Christie was established in 1980 by Shintaro Miyamoto, the building's owner. Since then, Harajuku Christie has become a favorite place for many guests who come here to enjoy tea, coffee, or a slice of cake. Being one of the first places in Japan to serve British-style scones with tea, Christie quickly attracted a faithful crowd of customers. You can come here to recharge your batteries after shopping in Harajuku.
Jam. Cross a queen. Do one though. I want to show you the new one. What are you doing? That's not on the list. We're not on the list video. Jesus Christ, this is all over the place. This one. Last one. Real.
Hey guys and girls on Ask Japanese, it's Cat the Cat. And guess what? Today I'm out in nature. And what is this? It's a drum can puro, and it means actually drum can bath. And that's what I'm having right here in nature. And today we're going to go through 10 steps how not to only make your own drum can bath, but also how to enjoy it the best. Let's go.
Sexiest thing on YouTube right now. Girl in a drum.
How did those barrel baths or drum baths actually become a thing? Now, this goes back actually in history to World War II, where soldiers used those barrels to, after they were used, they didn't contain the oil anymore, to actually have a bath and wash themselves in there. And again, it links all back to the bathing culture here in Japan. We have hot springs here, we have bathing houses here, and whether the water comes from fresh underneath from a hot spring or whether it's actually people coming together in the community and
one of these
baths
pictures
together
did you find
is an important part of
the
Japanese
sexiest?
culture. And you probably
Was
are
it the
planning to go
girls?
to an onsen too.
The buff
If you have
dudes?
seen our video, check it out.
I like them both.
Japanese people love
Go.
their baths, which
Keep
also
going.
means that no matter whether it is
Keep
winter
going, keep
or
going,
summer,
keep going,
they
keep
come
going.
together to enjoy the hot water. And it used to be a tradition that even
He's
no
just
matter how
there,
hot it was
chilling.
outside, the
It's
bath would always be
adorable.
nice and warm in the evening for the Japanese family.
It's adorable. Go.
Summers in Japan are very hot. It can get
cat,
up to
cat,
almost
cat.
40
I forgot
degrees
how
with
many
like
cute
90%
animals
humidity,
are in this
80%
video.
humidity. It's crazy. People sweat a lot, and that's why also the hot baths are very, very popular. Even though it's hot, the heat helps you again to kind of warm up, relax your muscles and your body. And in winter,
Things to
like the
sell
lovely
that.
snow monkeys, even the snow monkeys here in
Okay.
Japan are having hot baths out in the onsen.
It is
in the
mostly
open,
old people now.
air. And these kind of things just tie very strongly into Japanese culture and their love for hot baths.
There are people that live in houses without baths still. See? He wasn't allowed to sit on that, and so he attacked.
All right, now where would we get such a bath, such a oil canister drum bath? Right here.
There's
You
one
can
there.
actually rent these
Just on the
things.
side of a
I do
road.
have from some
What?
friends who might, well, as they're at an oil factory, you might be able to get your own. But actually, you can rent these ones out here in Japan. This one for 2
Oh, you
nights
turn them into
and 3
barbecues.
days, you paid 8,800 yen.
That's the
And it
culture
comes
around
everything
here.
included. I have no idea what everything included means, so I'm gonna open this. Ooh.
let me see what our luxurious bath looks from the inside. 3, 2, 1. Ta-da! Oh! Now, what is this lovely piece of pine wood here for? It smells actually really good and fresh. I will let you know what it is for at the end of the video, but until then, please already write your ideas in the comment box down below, and then later on, let me know if
What do you
you're
think
right
that
or not.
totally obvious bit of wood is for, chat? What's it for?
Highway food review. Ow.
It's big bread. Melon pan. Do I have some melon pan?
We are lucky to have found a place. It's a campsite where you're actually allowed to not only light a fire, but also have a drum bath in a barrel. So let's try.
I get it.
So what you do is you find that perfect
Look,
place,
everyone,
you find
look
an
at
area
me.
where you're allowed
It
to
looks
light
big.
a fire, and then you search for that
ain't
sweet,
got the
sweet spot
tea.
somewhere where you think this is the perfect
can't
place
drink
where
it.
no one else is gonna A, see you and B, disturb
just
you
got
to have your wonderful bath. So we are now here
Winky
near
tea.
a river,
I don't
and
know.
we're gonna try and carry this
Mm.
around. It is about 22 kilos heavy though, so I'll need
Also,
some
what's
help
English
to
tea
make
doing
sure
in
that I
the
get this in the right
assorted
spot.
tea?
So let's go.
Don't you buy it by the massive sackwood?
Thank you guys. And for our special outdoor, only
Well,
once in a
not you
life bathing
too.
experience, we need a couple of items, so let me quickly fill you in what you need to make this a full success. So have your trusty barrel ready, and then one bucket. You can have two if you have some help. We're definitely going to use two. We don't have that much time. You need some proper firewood. You need to have some scoops to actually dig so you have enough space for the fire. And in this box here is a tasty treat that we're looking forward to having right at the end. So I can't wait to get to this one.
Oil. Oil? And tea?
We found a perfect spot
You say
near
I'm
the river,
weird.
so we're going to be using fresh water from the
That's a
river
weird one.
for my fresh bath. You can see it's super fresh, like, and super clear. First of all,
What's
we
it
need
called,
rocks, and
oil?
we were really lucky. We found some rocks in the perfect shape here, so we're going to put the bath on top of this later. So we need rocks, we need the firewood, and we need to get a fire going, then place the barrel on top of it and wait till the water heats up. We need to get a big fire going, so we actually need to dig down a little bit to give it enough space. So time for some digging.
Bergamot oil? I don't know what that is either. It also looks very much like oil. Ah,
All right,
sweet
that should be enough.
Okay, I believe you.
Now we need our fire. First get some dried twigs, maybe some leaves and stuff, anything that looks very dry that will burn well to help you light the fire and your firewood. We have like a crazy strong heater. Let's light this up.
Proper firelights or
Put it
just
in here.
rubbish?
No. Yes, yes, yes. Oh
Fire.
my god, our fire going. I feel like a strong cave lady. And now we are gonna use this fire, but we need to first put the barrel on top of it before we put water into it. So next step, put the barrel on top. Whoa. Save the flame, director, save the flame.
Aw, thank you.
This is becoming like a hot pot
See, I
in
wouldn't
here. I
put
can already feel the
I
heat.
might put a bit
now we
of
need the
milk
fresh
in Earl
water
Grey.
from the
Won't
from
put
the
sugar in
river.
that though, that's
Hey.
already not too bitter.
Oh my gosh, it's sizzling. That's how hot it is in there already.
Really cute strays? Yeah, kitty cats everywhere. I think it's crazy as well, it's like just river water. It's water off a river and they're just boiling it. It's crazy. Big old oil drum.
All right, everyone, it's transformation time.
Na, na, na. Boo.
There we go. I am ready for my bath. Now, some people prefer to go in the nude. I don't. So I'm allowed to wear a swimsuit here, and that's what I'm going to be doing.
Pretty sure she won't be allowed to do that
If you don't
on
know who I'm
YouTube.
dressed up, yes, I am dressed up as Asuka. I found an Asuka swimsuit. It's been one of my dreams to wear one of those.
That's a nice
so here we
swimsuit,
go,
though.
and let's check out
Makes
the
up
water.
for it.
It's actually really hot.
That's too nice.
I'm gonna be Catty Cat soup. Have you figured
Scares
out
me.
what this one is for?
Why is she
yet?
scary?
Have you figured it out?
Why is she
This one
scary?
here is supposed to go at the bottom of the barrel because it's really hot at the bottom. Think about it. It's like making soup. So this one protects your feet from the heat. So let's put
Yeah,
that in.
Oscar, a German redhead.
Okay. Oh, it swims on top.
Somehow
Oh,
best
that makes
girl,
sense. Okay, it swims and then I just step on it and push it down.
despite being the worst.
Okay. Let's do it.
One Piece swimsuits are highly, highly underrated. Thank you very much.
Oh my gosh, it's amazing.
That overflowing was just, yeah. Hope you're not going to put the fire out with that.
This is awesome. Wow. Okay.
It's a pretty based cake. One Piece swimsuits.
Thing ever. It's like the smell. You're kind of like gently embraced by the smell of the smoke.
What I like,
and the water is just so nice.
you know what I
and
like,
warm.
like
It's so
really
cozy.
high
It's like yourself
thigh
in a little
cuts.
onsen.
And One Piece swimsuits,
Oh,
you can get
so
away with like
relaxing.
massive ones. And it's so much fun.
Got a little bit too hot, so time to cool
If you
down.
like thighs, One Piece swimsuits are the way to go. It's a real fact.
Okay. This water is actually super cold, but because the bath is so hot, it really gives you a nice change between hot and cold. So I actually need to come in here because my makeup is melting because of the heat of the drum and bath. And even though the fire has come out, it's still super hot.
That is a very suggestive picture. Then I show you the good stuff. For my whole
And the tradition to have in hot springs, in hot water, out in nature is have sake together with your hot bath. And we got a subscription box here from Tipsy Sake, and they have
I like the
it's a
name of that.
quarterly subscription box, and I'm curious what they
That's
send
pure.
us. So, and there are our sake bottles, and they're like super nice,
You're pure,
small
aren't you?
size sake bottles, so you can taste different flavors. This
want me
subscription
to
box
corrupt
includes
you?
6 bottles of sake, so we're currently
You want me to
cooling them
corrupt you?
down in the cool, fresh water
actually nice for you.
of the river. And then later, when I'm all hot and steamy in my top, that's when I'm gonna try them. All right, now let's see. Which of all the wonderful sake that is here shall I taste today? They all look amazing.
Just realised as well, why is the
I
chat
got my
like
2 sake that I'm gonna be tasting.
the other way?
Okay, the first one
Mm.
looks like that looks like the most normal sake color-wise. The other one has a different color.
Break stuff.
Rose.
What? I've never done that before.
And I
I
have
will
another
try.
cream. Something I always wanted to do.
I might
is
have a bit of a
have a
tease at the end of the
massive,
stream.
Float that in the water, and then have my sake in
Show
it.
you what you're in for. to mess with me.
That's the spot. That's the place. That's just everything. Just, oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. Dream come true. Next one is the Tozai Snow Maiden. Bring it on. Oh, 濁ってる. That's tasty. I'm gonna get so tipsy.
You're intimidated. Good. Be intimidated. I'm very intimidating.
So we're almost at the end now, and even though it took me all of my confidence to be
they do
in
float.
front of our Ask Japanese
It was
camera,
floating in the video.
I'm really glad we did this. Now the next thing is we need to actually make sure we tidy this up properly. So first of all, extinguish the fire properly.
It's the idea. You'd have like you drink and it'd be floating next to you. And you can chill out and not worry about your
Number
drink.
3 is you're allowed to put the water back
And
into
just
the
like grab
river.
it.
But do not use soap, do not use shampoo, do not use anything. So for example, I have nothing on my body, I have no lotion or anything. So we can return the water the way it was back to the river and just make sure that we don't damage the nature while we're here.
Sorry
as
about
well.
all the
That's super,
booze
super
though that we
important.
just
And
put
then,
in
of
all
course,
that.
tidy up your garbage behind you, say thank you to the camping owner, and take your garbage with you when you leave. Make sure that you follow the rules of the place where you're at.
Hey, the cat looks like one of them. Little tortoiseshell one.
Properly before you actually even light the fire.
Goat.
You want to make sure that you don't upset anyone and that you don't destroy any parts of nature that
Like my
maybe
cat.
shouldn't be touched by humans. So please, please, please be careful about that one. And also when you come back, make sure, like I said, say thanks and be grateful for
Seen
this
this cat
again.
too.
And don't forget to return your can.
She's need a
So
drink
we
or
get
two.
it. At least we get it. For
Think
3
fish
days
can
or
like get
2
drunk
nights.
as
We
well.
have it actually for way longer than we needed. But
Oh
yeah,
hi.
kind of don't
One
wanna
of the
say goodbye to
two.
it yet. That is one of those experiences. It took me a lot of courage to do this at first, but I always wanted to try it, so I'm really glad we tried this, and it was a lot of fun, guys. And so we had our very first drum can bath. Well, I did. もう一回行こう。やばい、酔っ払ってたかも。And so we had our very first drum can bath. That was one of the things I always wanted to try. And you can take it pretty much anywhere where you're allowed to set up fire and be totally in the nature. I'm sure no one else has ever had a drum can bath in this location where I'm sitting right now. So it feels like a really, truly
bet
unique
they have.
experience.
Looks like a very
And if
popular
you are looking for more
location.
unique Japan-only experiences, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel because we do a
There's
lot
people in the
of
background
videos
and just
about Japanese
chilling
culture and
out,
such. So be sure to
blurred
not
out.
just subscribe, but also check out our socials. Be sure to check out the links down below. And I'll catch you soon for more adventures and videos from Ask Japanese here in Japan. This was Kathy Cat, and thanks for hanging out. Bye! Subscribe! Check out our socials.
Subscribe to her. She's adorable. And her videos are good. Thank you. Anyway. Put the music back on and just. So, yeah. Oh, no, it's not disappearing. Ba, bum, mm. I was like way off center, that explains a lot. We're done. Sort of. Like one last showing off the outfit. And my arm's still working. Barely. This thing is red hot now, by the way. Do not touch this sensor. Yeah. And I also got like one more tease to do. Because my next stream's not going to be on Twitch. I'm not sure if it's going to be on one or the other. Depends on what I'm streaming. And if I can get like full body tracking working or not. If I can get it working, I'm on one platform. If I can't, I'm on the other one. I'm going to be playing HD on that one. Because it is spooky month, and that is a very spooky game. HD. Spooky. And I'm going to like I'll let you do this. I have to be very careful with where I zoom to. Because this... Oh no, it's the wrong one. I haven't updated it yet. Right, let me go back to this one. Get rid of that. Right, a second. Yeah. Okay, that should be the right model this time. Yeah, that's the right one. Wings move now. Be very careful. I'll zoom out too. This is not a very safe work model. What was that? That's that mascot. Just a thing that pops up when you add a new model or outfit. Yeah. I think that is about as high up as I can go before we start seeing stuff. Yahoo! Oh. Yeah. This is what I'm going to be wearing on the other platform. And there's more to it as well. Yeah. Thank you all for coming. I actually wonder if someone else is online at the moment. I'm looking up. If you're still online. Cheers. So, we are gonna be reading. Huh. She's on Twitch at the moment. She's playing Higurashi. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna read her after I sign off. So, thank you all for coming. And good night. Good night. Enjoy Mocha.